Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and we are having technical difficulties. However, it's not our problem. According to Down Detector, there are over 51,000 people reporting a problem with YouTube right now. So, it's not just me who is unable to see the preview window, although hopefully it looks like how Rondo and Lucas Kits in the chat can see their window and can hear me. I would love honest feedback about whether or not the audio is working. I'm assuming I'll get lies, so I guess I'll just have to go with whatever the opposite is. Or possibly if I open the preview detector, there are over 51,000 people reporting it. There we go. Okay, well it worked if I opened it in a different window. But the actual YouTube studio, the live studio page, does not work. Will not load a video. The audio was working a second ago, then I refreshed the screen and now it's gone. So I'm just going to leave it, trying to connect and see what happens, hope for the best. I have very low expectations, but who knows? Sometimes, you walk into a situation with low expectations and you're surprised. Sometimes the movie's not that bad, you go into the third Maze Runner movie after the disaster of the second one with Peter Baelish and all that, and you're like, wow, this is going to suck, and it's surprisingly decent. Now, does it change a lot from the source material? Yes. Does it improve upon it? Not really. But did it improve upon its predecessor? Look, I would have rather gone and watched a wet log be torched by someone desperately trying to start a fire for 4.5 hours than rewatch something equal to the quality of the second Maze Runner movie. It was horrible. I don't know why they couldn't just stick to the plot. They stuck to the plot in the first one for the most part. There was some change. This isn't relevant. We're not talking about Maze Runner here today. Okay, we're here to play Final Fantasy 15, and I've realized now that the title screen has a day-night cycle, okay? And if you've been watching me try to get the stream started this whole time, you could have watched that entire day-night cycle up until now. The moon is fully out, the sun's gone away, the demons have come out to play, and I have to decide what we're doing today. We can either load the game, go back in. I know that there is a post-game dungeon that contains a bunch of story information, which is kind of fun. But we also have a couple of extra DLC, downloadable content, if you will, bits that we can do. And we've already done episode Gladiolus. So what's left to us is Prompto, Ignis, and Arden, as well as the multiplayer expansion that we kind of started by accident because I didn't realize what we were getting ourselves into. But apparently Lucas Kits says that someone loves that movie. Which one? The second one specifically? Or are you talking about just the Maze Runner franchise as a whole? I don't know anyone who loves the second one. That's concerning. That's alarming. I'd be willing to hear why. I'm open to a discussion if they can explain why the second movie appeals to them. Maybe I'll tell you what, a large portion of it for me was the fact that it didn't follow the book's plot, which I thought was rather good. I liked the books a lot. They're not great or anything, but I enjoyed them for what they were. Rondo didn't even know there was a second movie. Did you know that there was a third one? The third one, it kind of goes back. It kind of follows the book as much as it can after what they changed in the second one. But there's also a fourth book that is a prequel. No, she loves the second one. Alright, well, you know what? To each their own. Some people like the second Maze Runner movie. Some people don't. Some people dislike the Last Jedi. And some people are right to hate it. That's just the way of the world. We just have to accept it and live with it. The fourth one, though. The fourth one is a prequel, and it's very sad. It opens up with the people's faces melting, and then a 13-year-old boy gets shot in the chest, and that hit me in a really serious kind of way, because I was like, oh my gosh, at the time that's how old my brother was, and I was like, imagine, they just killed my little brother. No, they didn't, because it was a book, and it was unrelated, and also that kid was kind of annoying, but so was my brother at the time, so I guess you just read into things in a certain way when you're literally physically reading a book. Although I didn't have a book, I was reading it on a Kindle. None of this is relevant. Let's do episode Prompto. Judging by the photo here, if I looked at this beforehand, I would have had no idea what this could possibly have been about. But I have a pretty decent idea now looking at this. This is going to cover what happened to Prompto after his dearest, bestest friend, Noctis him off a train into the snow. Where'd we get the snow gear? I don't know. How do we get captured by the Empire? Who can say? No one can fathom the secrets here that we are about to unfold. I'm excited to delve into it and see what happens. And I don't know if we're going to do anything else tonight. We might. This is fun. I like his little outfit. Well, we don't have a game that we can load, I don't think, so I don't even know why I clicked on that. I think I did the same thing when we did episode Gladiolus, unless I'm misremembering. I guess that was the music. Oh my. Okay, one other thing I did need to change, because I was listening back to the live stream to kind of check audio levels, and I was like, oof. I think the game might still be a little loud, so I'm gonna turn it. I'm just a little hair. I'm gonna turn down, a little hair down. Okay, just a little bit more, and you can let me know if it's too quiet. But not that I can trust Lucas to tell me that. She didn't read the books. Well, that would explain it. I don't know if I advise it. I like the first 3. The prequel book's kind of sad. I think there might have been a 5th one. Should we check before we start playing the video game? The longer we delay playing the video game, there is no benefit to it. We're not getting anything out of it. List of Maze Runner books. If there's an additional book, I'm good. Okay, so what have we got here? We got the Kill Order. That's the prequel. The Fever Code. I don't know what that is. Maze Runner, Scorch Trials, Death Cure. I know about all those. Crank Palace. Sorry, what? What is this? A Maze Runner novella. Follows the character Newt. Oh, no. Details his experience on the streets of Denver as he succumbs to the flare, leading him to the Crank Palace, a place for those with no hope. It's a part of the Listen, this was in 2020. Okay? I don't want to read that. I know how that story ends. I've already read The Death Cure. I know what happens. I don't know what the Fever Code is. Should I look it up? Reveals the origins of the maze and the Gladers, detailing how Thomas and Teresa... Well, spoilers, I guess. I also... Look, I know how that ends, so I don't know if I need to see the story. You know what I mean? I think I'm good on that front. Alright, well, that's no relevance there to anything we're trying to do here. Let's play episode Prompto and see what our boy got up to in the snow. Maybe he just built snowmen and had a fun time. Imagine a world where we find Prompto, like, imprisoned in the main plot, but imagine a world where he's just having a normal day in the snow, having fun, making snow angels, and then he was captured by the Empire, and he was only captured by the Empire for like 3 hours before we found him. And then that way he wasn't under like torture and duress for weeks on end while we were doing side content instead of rescuing him, which is the actual probable likely outcome. Now we're just jumping in here, I've noticed, and he has already donned his snow gear. Where'd he get it from? It's possible that I'm wrong about where this takes place. I'm assuming it takes place after he gets knocked off the train because we were in a snowy region. Looking at what is happening on the screen right now, though, I have my doubts about that. Because where did he get the warm beanie? Where did he... I mean, obviously he's in the cold. We can see that much. He looks so sad. I just want to give him a hug. Several days later. Define later. Are you talking about when he got knocked off? Maybe he found, like, a corpse. Maybe he found someone else who already froze to death and took their clothes, even though it very clearly didn't help them. Or maybe he just carries extra snow gear with him. I don't know. I can't remember what he was wearing. He wasn't already wearing snow gear, was he? That doesn't make any sense. That can't be the case. I don't believe that for a second. Am I trying to reach something in particular, or do I just need to keep pushing forward? This is a Square Enix thing. This is like in Kingdom Hearts 3, the DLC, where Mickey, the Remind, he's just got to keep going. You got to just keep pressing on. I subjected someone to that once, so I was like, watch this. It's like, look at this. And they're like, what is happening? I was like, Mickey is standing up to the darkness, and he's fighting for the light. You got to take it seriously. It's a great scene, though. It's really good. It's after... Okay, Halrondo's come in with the save here. It's after getting knocked off the train. It said as much on the loading screen. Well, I didn't read the loading screen. I didn't know there was relevant data there. Thank you for reading it, though, Halrondo. Thanks for letting me know. Did the loading screen mention where he got the cold weather outfit from? Also, it's not doing a great job. It looks a little too thin. This looks like more like something you would wear on sort of a brisk day. If you're going to be spending a lot of time outside, and it's not quite freezing, it's a little above that, but there's a pretty stiff northern wind blowing through, so it's got that chill factor raised, and maybe like a light drizzle, but you're not really in risk of death or anything. Well, this is great! We were going to freeze to death out here anyway. I kind of assumed we'd go a little bit further in the snow before being immediately captured by Imperials, but It failed to explain the clothes. Okay, good. So we'll just never know. Unless it's like a bit of dialogue that gets dropped off here in a minute. Raised in a common Lucian household. You see, that's the problem with these loading screens. They were designed for spinning discs. Not helpful to me right now. None of my discs spin. None of them are even discs.
My whole life, all I ever wanted was friends.
Hey, he was a little chubby buddy. Look at him.
But no one ever wanted me back. So when I finally found people who did want me, I did everything I could to make them stay.
And then they knocked you off a train. It's a rough life you're living, buddy.
And ever since then, I've lived my life in fear.
Aww.
That one day they'd find out who I really was, and they wouldn't want me anymore.
All this guy's got to do, like, he's got the right sort of vibe about himself. If he went to, like, one of those gaming shops and joined in on a Magic the Gathering competition, I'm sure he'd make a lot of friends. He's got that sort of energy to him. I'm pretty sure it was much snowier where we knocked him off that train. I'm almost positive it was. An 0.2 DLC. Yeah, yeah. You gotta fill in the blanks between him falling off a train and him having warm weather clothes. Where was he trying to get to? Why didn't he just walk around the... Why would you not just walk along the train tracks in the direction of where your friends are? Doesn't he have a cell phone? I think everyone has a cell phone. Can't you call somebody? You know what? I guess they were outside of the like home country. Roaming fees would have been insane. And it's not like, you know, anyone can spot him the money because the king's dead. And his son is on the lam, effectively touring the world, doing little projects all about the place. Research log 722. Oh.
722, day 189. I received a proposal regarding a way to improve the infantry's performance by leaps and bounds. Outfit the troopers with Magitech cores. Preliminary tests suggest sublimating demons for fuel will result in an unstable infantry unfit for the field. If the calculations he provided are correct, though, this could solve all our problems. The Deathless Project marks the advent of a new age. No longer will our soldiers fall on the field of battle. The Empire shall rise, and soon all the world shall bask in our glory.
Seems pretty grim. What else is going on around here? Construction finished today on the first Magitech production facility. Rising military star and leading authority on Magitech, Verstale Besithia has been selected to oversee the plant's operation. Reports say Besithia will relinquish his field duties in order to serve at the compound full-time. So I think we found our villain for today. I wonder, was that the individual on the recording as well? I wasn't paying enough attention. Are we dealing with sort of like a manager as well as a mad scientist? How did we get here? Why were we left just lying here? I do see that, and I do see that that's the way we're supposed to leave. But they wouldn't have this up here if there wasn't something to find. And I guess they just wanted us to have a good look at these boxes. They've done a really good job modeling these boxes. This is real. This is what you find. I find this at work all the time. You open the box, there's 2 other boxes inside. What's in those? Even smaller boxes. Was there some sort of experiment performed here? Why do you need this raised viewing platform if in the area you are viewing, there's just more workspace? Is that where the managers sit and watch? Middle management sits up there and watches the team down here, while upper management watches from cameras. And I guarantee you, if we search hard enough, we will find cameras in this room. Check what? The door? I'm standing a bit far away from it. Well, that's convenient.
Scanning production code. Unit 0599532234 confirmed.
That's an unfortunate number. That's a bit of a mouthful.
Unit has been compromised.
What's going on?
What you want is like
Initiating
007 or
retrieval
something
of
like that.
compromised unit.
She still remembers you after
9088. Anything like that. You know, where it just kind of rolls off the tongue.
What gives?
We
trying to think of other
spilling
ones.
blood here.
lucky sevens, and it's just all sevens.
Although
Someone's got to get that code eventually.
This compound is known only as the first Magitech production facility. Birthplace of the myriad Magitech troopers and demons the Empire holds dear. To you, this place should have some sentimental value. After all, it is your home, sweet home.
Shut up.
I'm not the one who almost killed you.
You're up.
So, do these two
You
characters
really
have a
want to
baby together,
progress.
and that's who's in the Virum Rex?
Perhaps the
Because in the Virum Rex trailer in,
Estimable
in
will
Kingdom
help
Hearts
both
3,
of yours.
there's a very clear Prompto character. Not Prompto, sorry, there's a very clear Ignis, and then there's
Quickly they forget.
another character that just looks like if you took Prompto
But fear
and you
not,
took Arden
another
and you just
reunion would refresh your memory.
just together, right? Like in a large Hydron Collider. You just shot them at each other and they just right in the middle and became like a singular being. I'm assuming that all connects back to
Wherever
this.
they are.
Why does he mess with them in this manner? What is he hoping to gain by setting us free in here? Is Arden self-aware? Does he know that this is a video game and he intentionally sets the boys loose specifically to like dramatically reveal bits of information to us? I can take a break at vending machines? I mean, sure, but I don't know why I would. What do I gain? I guess I just sit here and look sad. Oh, that's a darn shame. I'll save my progress, sure. There we go. Life in captivity. I can't buy anything from there, though. What even is... Oh, it's Ebony! Oh! I think I've asked this before, but is Ebony even really all that good? Thank you. Thank you. What does that say? Coffee whenever, wherever. Buy? What does that say? Oh, I'm trying to read that. Buy flavor in a... Big flavor in a small package. Ebony Roasters. Okay. I've been trying to figure out what Ebony was this whole time, and now I know, and that's good. How do I play as this boy? I know he's got a gun, and I think he's got a circular saw. How does that work? Imperial soldiers are patrolling the area. Equip the handgun with the up key, then up on the D-pad, I should say. It's not really a key, it's a button. And then shoot at them with right button. The handgun will never run out of ammo, so fire away. You don't need to tell me twice. Land 3 shots with the handgun is my strategy. Oh. Well, that didn't work at all. Hold on, we've got a second here. Alright, that does... Wait, that does that? But...
Ready or not?
But why does that? I'm confused. Why is the buttons different? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I bet you I could tell you why. For whatever reason, it probably changed. No, I'm using a controller. Am I crazy? Do I not see controller settings? I see confirmation, which is cool that you can change that. I don't see controller settings. I changed mine from the default. Does this change it back to the default? Is that the default? Hold on, let me step over here real quick. Is the default that you push that button? You hit right bumper? That can't be right. Why can't I change it? I'm scrolling through this again one more time to verify with absolute certainty that I'm kind of stuck here. Downloadable content? I think that I'm stuck like this. There doesn't seem to be any other options to fix the situation that we found ourselves in. I don't know what buttons to use, but it looks like we're locking on manually anyway, and I don't really need to do anything, so I guess it's fine. I do wonder, like, that is so strange to me that that does that. Okay, well, there we go. I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with it. I don't like it. Change from ranged to melee weapons. So we actually have some sort of a katana. And yeah, the buttons are all wrong. The buttons are all wrong and it's bothering me. This is actually, why? It's like it doesn't even register there's a controller plugged in. And there's no option to change controller settings. We're just going to have to roll with it. We're just going to have to get used to it. You know, we've spent the last however many hours we put into this game conditioning ourselves to a very specific controller layout. And now we just have to let it go the way of the dodo, I guess. And then readapt to it when we're done with this. Hopefully it works when we get to Ignis. I don't know.
Shit. Was he telling the truth about this place?
Well, I don't think he had much reason to lie in that regard. In fact, I'm not even sure if Arden's really lied to us at all. I feel like he's just been telling us very selective truths. It's precisely when we need to hear them. I'm looking forward to episode Arden. Apparently it's going to explain more of his history as this sort of ancient being who was denied his seat at the head of the Lucian throne. Approach an enemy undetected to deliver a stealth kill. Yeah, I bet. How do I do that? What button was that? Land a stealth kill. So I think it said A. Well, that's unfortunate. He didn't notice, it's fine. He wasn't paying any attention at all. Just rolled right past him. You know what it was? It was one of those situations where he was thinking to himself, he's like, did I really see that? Was that... You know when you see something in your peripheral and sometimes you snap to it, but then other times you're a little too embarrassed and you want to pretend like that didn't happen. You're like, I'm going to maintain complete and absolute control of myself in this situation. I'm not going to look at what looked like a blonde boy rolling in and out of my peripheral. I'm not going to... I mean, I will, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, reach up and scratch the back of my head while I look. And if there's nothing there, then I'm just going crazy, and I'm glad I didn't snap around like a lunatic. That's what just happened there, guarantee you. And now we have a shotgun, or not a shotgun, we have a machine gun, or actually it looks more like a rifle of some variety. Ready your submachine gun! I take it all back by holding LB and then use R to aim, and then press RB to fire. The crosshairs will turn orange when an enemy is in your sights and turn green when you target an enemy's weak point. Well, that's rather fun. That sounds like a great time.
Research log here, 722, day 339. Another day, another mental breakdown. All my tests so far have resulted in the former soldiers suffering ego deaths.
Ego deaths.
Today, however, I developed a new hypothesis. I will continue to sublimate demonified humans to harvest the miasma. But if a sense of self is the source of these snacks, why not inject infants with the plasmodia instead? We've little time. If we are to combat the Lucian threat, we must explore new options. I, too, will set aside my personal misgivings and do what I must for the Empire.
I like how they view this as...
What kind of a maniac experiments on kids?
Babies, no less. Babies, no less. I like how they view it as, you know, like, hey, we have to defeat the threat of the Lucians, right? So they view the whole thing from this different perspective. It's kind of like everyone walking down the street. You know, everyone that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful world today, huh? You know, it'd be great if we could just learn to laugh and play and get along with each other. You know what I'm saying? As it turns out, 90% of misunderstandings are cleared up by reading. I've heard that. I have heard that. I don't know if that's true or not. I need to double check the statistics there, but it feels like you probably are onto something. I was going to say something else a moment ago, and I don't remember what it was. It was in regards to what we were learning when we read through that report over there. But I suppose it doesn't matter. If it was important, I would remember. Or I will remember at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I'm ready. Come on, buddy. If he just stands there and lets me shoot him, that'd be great. Is he going to do that? Prompto has been spotted. Well, yeah, I know that. Trust me, I realize that. Also, we are going to run out of ammo on this. Okay, no, we're both just shooting at each other and not hitting each other. It's a darn shame. Hold on, I want to get that headshot. Gotta wait for it to turn green. There we go. Vulnerable enemies are temporarily incapacitated. Capitalize on this opportunity and land a powerful strike. Press Y to deliver a devastating crack shot against vulnerable enemies, or approach and press A to deliver an overkill strike and steal their weapons. Well, I mean, do I need your weapon? I guess so, because it restocked my ammo, and you're dead now. But we also got to remember that we can be stealthy, which might be the better move if we want to be a little sneaky around here, if we want to be sneaky little boys. Oh! Easy does it there. Press X to perform a roll dodge and evade attacks, or hold X to crouch down and take cover. So I guess we're just supposed to have different controls for this section, I suppose is the way it's going to be. And there is no controller output options, and they're just going to be different. We just have to live with it. And Phanto's here. Welcome back. Hey, no need to worry. You know, we all have work. It's fine. If you want to catch up, you can go back to the beginning of the stream and set it at 2x speed until you catch up to the current point. And then you get to go through the joy of finding out that YouTube is down for 50,000 people. And that's why the preview window isn't working. Hold on. I need to roll, and then I need to take cover. I didn't actually need to roll into the wall. That was unnecessary. If I just, like... I was going to say, what happened? Oh, gee. Oh. It is not good. Okay. They do stop after a second. They give you time to fire back. We're basically just taking turns here. I wonder what that ability over there does. LT. Should we find out? Okay, we want to run up, and then we want to hit A to do the overkill, or Y to do whatever that is. Which was pretty cool.
I can do this.
I agree, Prompto. We've got this. We're crushing it right now. In fact, we've already got another campsite we can rest at if we need to. But we don't really need to, but I don't guess there's any reason to not do that. I mean, we get to save, which I suppose means if we die, we get to come back to this point. I do like that he is just leaning up against the vending machine, though, and looking sad. I feel for the guy. I really do. All right, on we go. Pressing ever onward. By the way, after finishing the game, I was waiting for you to get here, Fanto, before I talked about this. What? Hold on. Land 20 shots. Was I supposed to grab whatever this is? I think I was. Okay. Steal stray weapons strewn about the facility for extra firepower. I guess I just did? Is that what I just picked up, or do I need to equip it under my gear? Prompto can equip a variety of gear. An icon legend can be viewed from the main menu with Y. Very nice, very cool. Doesn't look like I can actually change any of these things. Maybe because I'm already in combat? I don't know. Is this the correct weapon? Is this what the game wants from me? I don't know. This could just be the other weapon I'd already collected previously. There we go. There's a kill. No, not quite dead. Maybe dead? Definitely dead. Definitely have the right weapon. Can confirm. Come here, you! Oh, no. I was going to say, I got recommended a bunch of videos after finishing... Oh, heavens! Oh! Roll! Roll! Duck! I'll say what I was going to say in a moment. Detonate explosive objects to inflict damage on nearby enemies. Well, I didn't even know I was doing that, but I'm glad that I did. So am I aiming over the top of this thing right now? Apparently I must be, because I'm also getting shot still. It's okay. We just need to, like, duck for cover. They might be too far away is the only issue. Should we figure out what this thing does? We're going to try it. I could do selfie shot or star shell. Star shell's not going to be... Selfie shot allows you to set aside your differences and tap selfies with foes. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I was hoping it would be a useful ability. I don't know what I was expecting. Not that. I'll tell you that much. I can't wait to look at that picture, though, when this combat encounter is over with. Also, yeah, we're just going to walk slowly towards them in the open while shooting. This seems like a really bad idea. Oh, I can try crack shot from back here if I want to. You don't even have to be close for it. Wow, and there's a Magitech energy tank that we could have blown up. I think that's the weapon we've already got. Maybe we just topped off the ammo. Also, look at all these explosives right along the hallway here. That would have been useful. Okay, well, I see that's where the game wants me to go. So let's explore back here and see if we can find some more useful information about what's going on around these parts. Again, another brilliantly modeled box. That is like the highest quality cardboard I've seen in a video game in a long time. And that's saying something, because I've seen a lot of cardboard in video games. What is this? Ready your... recoilless rifle by holding RB. Use R to aim, then press RB to fire. Fire. Yep, okay, gotcha. So far, so good. Can we swap out gear now? No, we just can't. And that's okay. Maybe we just don't have enough gear to swap out. Or maybe all we can do on that screen is view it anyway. So there's no real reason to come this way as far as I can tell. This is the hallway we came from. It just makes a big circle for no reason. Maybe we could have avoided them and snuck around is what they were getting at, possibly, potentially? I have no clue. What I do know is that I am ready to progress through this door. But am I ready to deal with whatever's on this side? Remember, stealth is an option. The game gave us the option to be stealthy. One of the enemies possesses a sniper rifle. Steal the weapon and use it to turn the tables. Okay, so we're doing a stealth now. Land 2 shots with the rifle. Is that the one we just got? Well, something's telling me we might not have stood so close when we did that. Yeah, I didn't realize we had like an RPG or whatever this is. It's funny to me that no one seems to notice these explosion sounds behind them as they're making their way through this facility. Like, literally no one seemed to notice. If a defense node detects an intruder, it will activate all dormant Magitech troopers in the area. Put all your skills to good use to clear the area. Well, I've done a mistake, apparently. Can I not pick this gun up off the ground? Why not? Hold on, I can't pick up this gun off the ground. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna just have to keep shooting you, I'm afraid. At least that other guy over there didn't notice. He's not involved in this encounter. He's just like, yeah, I'm being shot at from someone over there. But it's like a different person. Okay, back around this corner. Oh, son of a gun.
Not good.
It's all bad. It's all bad. Everything is bad. Okay, hold on. Can I shoot that tank? Can I break it? Did that do anything for me? Oh, it did. Okay. Let's try to go get this guy with the sword. Lovely. Okay. And now we've got this guy right here, right? And he's like a high level. He's walking right towards me, but he's not a real person either. And I'm not just saying that to be mean. I'm saying it because they're literally like Magitech soldiers. And they're like a little bit of magic and a little bit of tech and very little like real person. Or, I mean, that's not exactly what we learned to be true, but it's what we're going to tell ourselves as we blow them up. What is this here? Is this a gun I can pick up? Pick that thing up. Let's go see if we can find that sniper rifle that we're supposed to have already. What is this? This is a defense node is what was shooting me, I suppose. Goodness me. Yeah, son of a gun is the perfect name for this stream, VOD. You're right. I mean, it's the perfect name for the stream as well. Wipe out the enemies. I'm working on it, game. Hold on. Let's retitle the stream. It's currently called Post-Game Adventures, which is terrible. Son of a gun. Perfect. That's the new title. Let me save it. There we go. Alright. Did we ever get a sniper rifle? No. No, we didn't. And that's okay. Is there anything inside of here? Can I shoot this? Nope. Okay, nothing in there. Good. Good investment in our time. Fantastic work. They got a lot of these weird lifters here. I don't even think they realize that these are for cars. I know that for a fact. That's what you use these for. You put the wheel here, basically. And then you raise the thing up. And they've just got them all over the place for really no purpose as far as I can tell. Did we do all we came here to do? I feel like there was a prompt earlier involving a sniper rifle that really never got completed, but that's okay. We're going to go back this way, and we're not going to stress ourselves about that too much. It's probably not important. I'm sure the game would have reminded me if it really wanted me to do that. It does mean that we failed one of our objectives, and we're probably not going to get an achievement for this when all is said and done, but we got an elixir and a high potion. So it's important in life to not look on your failures, but instead to focus on the things that you have been successful at. And we've been successful at getting an elixir and a potion, which is going to come in handy. Oh, good, it's still cold outside. Fantastic. I just thought we were already in the Imperial City, and we weren't going to get any snowy adventures. But it looks like we are, in fact, getting snowy adventures. We're back out in the cold. We have not gotten any, like, better clothing. Even, like, a nice pair of thermal underwear would be great. Like a thermal undershirt as well.
So
anything to keep us from shivering. Anything to keep us from dying out here would be fantastic. But it's okay. It's a short little jaunt. There's no way he got that cold. My guy, you're totally fine. Just is this facility heated? You'd have to assume that it is. Although Magitech soldiers probably don't care one way or the other. I doubt if they ever really complain. That would probably be a good reason to have Magitech soldiers.
Year 723, day 70. I pondered how I might find the necessary number of infants. Then it dawned on me. Why not make them myself? If I clone them from my own genes, I can eliminate the pesky process of breeding them. Mass production remains a pipe dream for now, but I'm confident I can create a massive infantry once the process picks up. If everything goes according to plan, the Empire will boast a 1,000,000-man army in no time at all.
All this time, those things I've been fighting have been...
Basically you, I guess. If you're one of them. Is this a clone army? Is that what this is? We built ourselves a clone army for the Empire. That's exactly what's going on around here. Listen, I keep expecting to find something in boxes, Halrondo. There's never anything in them, but I keep trying, okay? I'm trying my darndest. It's never benefited me.
Log year 736, day 123. It seems my laboratory is not nearly as secure as I once believed. Some thief, likely Aleutian, made off with one of my experiments.
That's us!
Absconding with a single infant will do nothing to enlighten them of the grandeur of my research.
That's you!
That said, I will see to it such an incident never arises again. I've posted Magitech troopers around the facility and instructed them to keep a vigilant watch. It is their home, after all.
The kingdom kidnapped one of those infants?
So does Prompto?
Does that mean No. It couldn't be.
Yeah, it sounds like he doesn't know yet. Like, he has some inkling, but he doesn't know for sure, like 100% of the details. In order to better monitor the large number of new Magitech models entering production, the Imperial Defense Council motions to reform the coding system as follows. Trooper, 5-digit model number plus 8-digit production code. Infant, 4-digit production year plus 8-digit production code. Ooh, okay.
We've all got the same barcodes.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bud. It's rough. It's rough going. This is Attack of the Clones. You're right, Helrondo. This entire game has been a remake of Star Wars Episode 2, and we never even noticed. Goodness me, we never even noticed. They put a lot of save points in this game. I'm just now realizing. I wonder why that... I guess because you don't have access to unlimited potions like you have in the... oh, wrong button. Unlimited potions like you have in the base game. They probably need to, like, rest and recuperate your
Target
health.
detected. Eliminate immediately.
Should we just wait for them to come to us? Oh, it looks like they all just got buffs.
Take this anymore.
Commence elimination of compromised unit.
They're talking about me. Oh, hold on. What is it? Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on a minute. I should just leave a high potion behind. Well, we know that there's fellers in here. Look, I'm clearly targeting something right there, too, because it's turning yellow. Which means there's something out there just barely out of sight. That guy. Boy, if we had a sniper rifle right now like the game wanted me to, we'd really be getting somewhere, wouldn't we? Can I destroy that defense node one shot at a time? I'm assuming if I hold it down, you know how over time it'll get kind of more wild? Whereas I just sort of feather it. Yeah, hold on. Got to keep it tight. Quick, controlled bursts. No spray and pray. This is fine. This is better than a... Well, no. No, it's not better than a sniper rifle. And in fact, the ammo's not looking too good. I do see an Imperial sniper there, though. And for some reason, he is not taking any shots, which is, you know, ideal, really. Ha-ha! I see your head! Uh-oh. We want to kill him, and then eventually we want to go collect that sniper rifle that he drops. I don't know if we can collect it, though, if he's already dead. I don't know if we can pick it up off the ground. Well, that's unfortunate. We might just have to storm. Just run right at him. Jump! Run right at him. No, I want your gun. The game is not going to give me his gun. Oh, yeah, a lumen flare? I'll take it, but I don't know what to do with it. Equip your new grenade, the lumen flare. Oh, this is sort of like having magic. Ready your grenade by holding RB and use L to aim, then release RB to throw.
Not good.
No, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Toss it. Switch back to your katana. Okay, I was kind of hoping that... Oh, it's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. I was hoping that it would leave him disoriented, and now we're back to having ammo again, and then there's just this guy left. So far, so good. Peek your little head around that corner there, buddy. Again. Holy smokes! No, I saw it at the last second and was unable to do anything about it. Okay, he's packing firepower. That's what we were learning. It's okay. I think if we get really close to him, he won't be stupid enough to try and use it, right? Is what we're kind of hoping for at the moment. Oh, what have we here? Another lumen flare. Lovely. Hold on just a second. We're going to sneak up behind him. Does he not know that I'm here now? Technically? Am I doing a stealth operation? Oh, I mean, it looks like he's ready for me. But if he just... Like, does he actually know that I'm right here? No, he doesn't. Oh. Oh, no! Well, at least for, like, way over here, and we have the opportunity... Oh, hold on, do they not know that I'm here? Have we done a successful stealth? I think we have.
Ready or not?
I mean, yeah, the temptation is to just go ahead and take one of these bazookas here. And then just to, like, start shooting. Can I... Oh, hold on. There we go. I was like, why can't I aim my bazooka? Boom! And then are these guys coming around here? It looks like they're down that hallway, but they haven't quite figured out that I'm here yet. Is it just you? Let's go. Okay. Can I reload? Can I resupply? I've only got one shot left. I gotta make it count. Come on, fellas! I'm right here! Come and get me. You and... I know you're not alone. I know that you're not alone. Where's your friend? I don't think I can get them both. I was trying to split the difference between them, and it didn't quite work. I can just pick up another one, though, apparently, is what we're learning. Well, hold on. Okay, I'll admit you've got really good moves. You're very impressive the way that you can dodge right out of the way of those. Oh, now come on, now wait just a minute here. Am I supposed to just leave? Is that the secret? Am I not supposed to stay here and keep doing this? There is an exit right there that I could probably go. Oh, now there's more of them than there was a second ago because there's two more over here. Oh, and they know where I am. And I don't have any more bazooka. There we go. It reloaded. Okay. Everything is well in the world. Everything is right in the world. Bazooka him. Right there in the middle. Yes, yes, brilliant, wonderful, exactly what we wanted. Okay, now get that one right there in the middle. Oh, I really wanted to get the other two. Okay, let's not waste it. Hold on. Lock onto that one. Just start shooting like a madman. They're close enough to each other that we could go ahead and blow them both up. But I'm gonna try to save my my one remaining shot, and then hopefully by the time I use my one remaining shot, I'll have more bazooka loaded up over here and ready to go. I don't know what the time limit is on it. It's back already. Excellent. Where are these two? Hey guys. Oh no! Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall! Oh, we were trying to avoid that, my guy. We were trying to avoid that. Oh, that's an energy container. High potion. Nothing new is spawning. I think we can just go over here and grab a machine gun and carry on. Let's get our SMG and be moving on out of this place. Or do we want a rifle? We got two different options. Yeah, I know how to equip things. I've been playing the game. I know what I'm doing. Don't need it laid out for me. I'm an intelligent boy. I've got a Cindy shirt on. I know what I'm doing. I was going to say something earlier about doing some research into the game, but I've got caught up in the story here, and every time I try talking about it, something else happens. So I'm just gonna like avoid for a second. I'm gonna delay essentially, and I'm gonna see if maybe by the time this is done, maybe we'll like sync up to a perfect moment. Lucky you, Prompto.
Lucky me.
Why is he putting us through this torture? Well, now what was that all about? Okay, we're going down. This is like going down the birth canal, basically, and then wah. Oh no, actually, I mean, kind of. Maybe something else. You know, you got this tube, and then on the inside there's the babies. Let's not overanalyze things.
How could he do that? Who? What am I?
Well, you're not one of these guys. I'll tell you that. Even though, especially this one in particular, looks a lot like you. No, this one right here. We're not going to overanalyze it. It's okay. All right, my guy? The important thing is to listen. This is just what bad guys do in Final Fantasy games. I've played 7. I know what Hojo is up to. Termination report. Attention Research Chief Vestial Besithia. Goodness me. The following specimens have been eradicated. Oof. All 23 samples listed have been incinerated to avoid potential demification of personnel. Why is it so dark in that one corner? Goodness me, I didn't even realize it would come back in. Alright.
Is somebody in there?
Yes. Somebody is. It's going to be like an older us, isn't it? Deep breaths. I'm assuming we're a clone of this guy. Right? So he's good. We're basically about to meet our father, is what's about to happen here. And he's in there meeting with... It's like a family reunion. Noctis's great-great-great-great-great-uncle is meeting with our father.
My friend, do you recall the child who was stolen from this facility?
The one those Lucians absconded with?
Precisely. I thought you might like to see the fine young man he's become these 20-odd years later. So as thanks for bringing your pets to Insomnia, I've brought the boy to you. The time has come to meet your maker. Any questions for Daddy dearest? Father and
yeah,
son.
is the receding hairline,
bringing families together.
is that in the DNA, or is that a result of something you've done wrong?
You're wrong, damn it!
Okay, Luke Skywalker. It's not true! That's impossible! Exert your feelings, you know it to be true. You too will have a receding hairline and a sour goblin face. Dun dun dun! Life in captivity. Confront Verstale. Let's go confront Daddy. Maybe we'll kill him. Arden's got us out here doing some kind of dirty work for him. I don't know what the purpose of it is. Is he just like messing with people?
Will never be my home.
No, correct.
My home is in Lucis.
Research log year 756, day 98. Finally, my demon-infused Magitech armor is complete. I have christened my creation Diamond Weapon.
Reference.
It has exhibited an extremely unstable psyche, immediately unleashing unmitigated horrors upon activation. Its destructive capabilities, however, are indeed beyond compare. Not even the impenetrable insomnia could withstand its onslaught. Why, the Crown City would fall in a mere matter of minutes. The Stone of Legend will soon be mine. To think that in less than a month's time, the crystal will be mine to play with as I please.
So he's the one behind the attack on Insomnia. He planned the whole thing. Everything we lost that day is gone because of him.
I mean, there's a lot of people you can blame. There's no one finger you can point at. Well, no one person you can point the finger at. There's the Emperor, there's Arden, yeah, there's Dad in there, Poppy, Father Dearest, whatever you want to refer to him as, sure. But, I mean, also, mostly the three of them, you know. Yeah, you can't really blame the Magitech soldiers who participated. They didn't really have much of a say in the matter, based on our understanding of the situation.
What's the matter? Have you never seen a man turn before? If those Lucians hadn't intervened, you could have turned too. Because you were cloned from this genius's genes, born of my own flesh and blood. You are but one of millions, created to serve our great empire in the Magitech infantry.
To serve you?
Yes. And now you've finally come home to Niflheim, my son.
Shut up! You're wrong. I'm a Lucian! I am not one of your experiments!
Not anymore. Now, you're nothing but a failure. I ought to return you whence you came. Perhaps then you might serve some useful purpose.
Never!
With your help, my ascension to divinity is now all but complete. Soon, neither the kings of Lucis nor the gods themselves will be able to challenge my reign.
Oh, that was easy. I expected a boss fight. Now, did Arden want this outcome and was incapable of doing it himself? And that's why he put us through this whole charade? Or is this outcome a surprise to him?
Look what you've done. You've gone homicidal. No, patricidal.
He's such a goof.
You lose your friends and murder your family. Now you've no one left.
He's such a goof.
Shut up!
Like, he might be the bad guy, but I think I love Arden. I think I do. I think he's
Vital
great.
functions decreasing. Plasmodium activity index increasing. Demonification complete. Initiating transfer to Unit XDA 1002 Immortalis.
You always play hard to get like this?
Bro, what?
Aranea.
Save it, Blondie. On your feet.
Elaborate.
So this is that new model they're working on. I don't know what's got you so shook, but you can deal with it later. Let's move.
I like her outfit. She looks cool.
I'm only gonna say this once. Lose your
Man, what I would give to have Aranea haul me up to my feet like that. Okay, let's go.
Target detected. Capture and retrieve immediately.
Oh, let's go. We finally got our sniper rifle. I cannot, it does not, whoa, hold on, there's goblins. Wait a minute, hold on, there's goblins. Should we just, like, I think we're supposed to be escaping the base? Why can I not see anything? Get up, we're running away, I think is what's happening now. Goodness me, that's quite the nuisance, isn't it? Flee! Stop it! Yeah, you create a barrier between me and that thing. I literally cannot do anything. This stupid thing will not stop hitting me long enough for me to do anything at all. Jeez. At least they're not super interested in me from the looks of things. Are they supposed to be attacking me or not? Aranea, where'd you go? Oh, buddy. No, I've played Final Fantasy VII. I know a motorcycle escape when I see one. Do I want that or do I want the sniper rifle? Sometimes questions answer themselves. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. It's exactly the outcome I expected. It's the one I was anticipating, the one I was longing for. Can I injure myself with this thing? Because this stupid floating white ball is a nuisance.
Move it.
Hold on, Aranea. I've got you. Hold on, just stay where you're at. There we go. Okay, great work. I'm going to grab an SMG, and I'm going to go down the ladder. Or the stairs, even, is what these are. We're just going to stand here and tank the shots and make the bold assumption that we'll be okay, right? Like, we'll be able to kill them before anything bad comes of it. Aranea, listen, you got to learn when it's your moment, and this was not your moment, okay? Let me double-check back here and make sure there's nothing important. I know we have limited time. I was going to say I can't imagine there being nothing back here. Oh, now how did he get here? How does that even make sense? Why is he here? What happened to result in him ending up here? Has he been Imperial propaganda this whole time? Not surprising, honestly. Who would have guessed the Imperial elites would be using advertisements to subdue the masses? Certainly not me. All right.
Now's your chance.
Aranea, what would you like me to do? What exactly is it you're requesting of me? Do I need to just flee? Do I just need to get on the motorcycle?
Head there. I'll catch up later.
I would much rather you come with me.
I said I'll catch up.
What if
Just go.
It's okay, dude. I don't know if she dies canonically, so I think we're probably fine. Unless she dies canonically. Prompto will still take damage when hit while riding a snowmobile. When HP is low, hop off and use a restorative to recover health. Hop on or off the snowmobile with A. Snowmobile, even. Hold RT... Now, Lucas... I don't believe you. I think you're lying. And I'm not going to check this time. You're holding that little football out here saying, come on, blockhead. Kick the ball. I don't think she ever calls him blockhead. That's more of a Hey Arnold thing, isn't it? No, that's football head. See, I'm confusing my football. Maybe she does call him blockhead. You're holding that little football over there, and you're saying, come on, blockhead, check the audio. And I'm saying I'm not going to kick the ball this time. I'm not going to. Hop on or off the snowmobile. Hold RT to speed up, and hold LT to slow down, or back up, and use L to steer, and B to jump. This seems pretty straightforward. Oh, buddy. Adjust view, look around, fire while driving. Yeah, all right. And we can zoom out, or we can zoom right on in, which is fun. Oh my gosh, it's like a James Bond game I had as a kid. Are these baddies? Look at these guys. They're just lined up ready to stop me. Like statues, though. Not really like real people looking at them. They're not really doing much, God bless them. What happens if I jump? It just kind of looks cool. It just kind of looks cool and is cool. Because we're cool. What am I doing with my hand? I'm holding up the football. This is, you know, she holds up the football. And she's like, come kick it. Have you never seen Peanuts? Are you not familiar with Charlie Brown and Lucy? She holds up the ball. It's like, come on, Charlie Brown, I'll kick the ball. I'm not going to do anything honest, I swear. She's lying. She's a liar. Yeah, I'm surprised this has gone so straightforward. Can we do a big jump? Woohoo! I mean, here's the thing. So far, I'm just feeling like a little bit of wasted potential. This should have been in the base game. And we should have been able to do races. But I'll take it here. You know, at least... Oh, well. Okay, I've done a mistake. No, it's fine. This thing has all the power in the world. Look at that torque. Look at that raw torque. I kind of wish Aranea was with us. Imagine Aranea sitting on the back of our snowmobile, wrapping her arms around our torso, gently rubbing our belly button. It'd be a weird thing for her to do, but you wouldn't complain. You would accept it. Okay, well now there's rockets. So the romantic ride drive has been ruined. Did I die? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? Hold on, what? Wait, what? Baffled bewilderment. We did technically escape. Is that our breath or someone else's? What is that?
Catch you later, Aranea.
What? But surely the snowmobile is just like straight ahead. We just go get back on it. Why did we get off of it and then flip it and then get back on it to roll off of it? What promptoed this series of events? The audio is fine! I can't believe I checked. Unbelievable. Gah. My mic is not. I just checked. You're not fooling. No, you did fool me though. You did. You prompted me to check as always. Wait, what? Why is this happening again? What is happening? Get back on the snow. So did I fail or something? I'm so confused about what is happening. I'm so baffled and bewildered. I don't get it. And now there's dogs? I thought that was the end. Why is it still going? I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know what to feel. Did Aranea just die? Is that why we had a moment of sadness and sorrow? Should I go directly into the ice? I guess not. Wait for Aranea at camp. But we just fell in the snow and said goodbye to Aranea. So am I actually supposed to do that? What am I meant to do?
Oh, thank you so much.
Hey! Hey, it worked! It worked! Lucas, let's go! Thank you so much! Oh, jeez. Heaven help me. I went through a lot of effort to create... I think there's like 20 different variations of characters from this game thanking you for tips at different like tier levels, and literally no one has triggered them until now. That's super chats. We'll get you that. Thank you so much. They're short because I can only make them like up to 6 seconds, I think, with Grok, and I can't figure out how to make my own like AI engine to animate them myself. A tad uncanny. It was 100% AI. Should we replay it for everyone at home? Hold on. I'm quite proud of my work, which is the reason why I'm willing to replay it. Where did it go? Check this out. Replay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, so that's just a picture. That's just a still of her from the game. And it now plays her... Or you use Grok to animate her, and you type in what you want it to say, and it'll kind of match the lips a little bit. And you can give it instructions on what you want the voice to sound like, but you can't really control it. So Cindy's is a little... Well, Cindy's actually turned out okay. Aranea not so much. Well, I didn't make them now, Halrondo. I made them... like 2 weeks ago. No, it wasn't 2 weeks ago. I made them last week. They were ready to go this last Saturday. What gave me the idea was after doing that 9-hour stream week before last, where I was just sick and sat in this chair for 9 hours because I couldn't be bothered to get up and do anything else. At the end of it, Fanto gave like this huge super tip that kind of paid for the whole series. What you're watching, Final Fantasy 15 has been funded by Fanto, essentially. But it just had like the generic notification, and I was like, I should have something better ready to go. So that is why I have went through the effort of making those, and we will be making more for future games. Okay, I will be making customized ones for whatever we play next, which is probably going to end up being Trails in the Sky. So I don't know. I've got to actually learn about. Can you make them do a banshee scream? Yeah, I could. I absolutely could. I just have them say like kind things to the camera. Sometimes little sultry things. But I could make them banshee scream because I know people like that. People like to terrify me as an option. We used to have that. We used to have them do the jump scare, which was quite fun. But I've got to like actually start playing a game and learn who the characters are before I can start getting screenshots and then animating them and assigning them voice lines and screeches and things. Bro, where did you get the canned food?
Almost as good as what Iggy used to make.
That is an insult to Iggy.
Oh. Well, at least it's quiet for a change.
We've made it really easy for the Empire to find us, because who else is out here with a campfire? Buddy, that's not gonna work. You're gonna have to go see a specialist. They can, like, laser that right off. I mean, that's an option. There's better ways. Burn wrist or give up. Those are my options? Those aren't good options! Burn the past, I guess. That's not going to be helpful now, though. Shouldn't we have left it? Weren't we using him in the main plot to open doors and things by scanning his wrist?
Branded for life.
Now we can't do that. We've ruined the plot.
Don't tell me you thought that would work.
I guess it didn't.
Prompto, right?
Are you also a clone? Are you a female clone? Are you my sister? That could get weird. Thank you. So canonically, that's how that works. It's not just an animation during cutscenes or during combat. It is actually
Look happy to see me.
in cutscenes how they do it.
I ran into your buddies in Tenebrae. You've got them worried sick. You gonna go see him or what?
I can't.
They threw me off a train. They don't love me.
I can't.
Oh, you make a good point, Lucas. Yeah, they could just take a picture and use the phone.
I was born here. In Niflheim. All this time. And I've never told them. And that's not even the worst part. I wasn't born into a happy family. I was made. Created in some laboratory.
And today, I killed my father.
The reason I exist is to make Noct and all of them miserable. How could I possibly see them? They'd never accept the real me.
You spent all that time driving around together and you still don't know what kind of guys they really are.
Yeah, you tell him, Aranea.
In case you forgot, your princely pal and I weren't always on such friendly terms. But you know what? He put all that aside and asked me to make sure you were safe.
He did?
Think he'd do that for someone who makes him miserable?
Ask about the guys. Ask about me. Nothing. Ask about the guys. How's our boys doing? Hack the TV behind me? I've thought about making things pop up on there with audience reaction and feedback and stuff.
Sounds like they've been through a lot since you left, but they're still dead set on getting to the capital.
Hope they make it.
They'd have a better shot with you around.
Ask about me or nothing. Ooh, yeah, ask about me. Do you like me? Do you think I'm cute?
Did they say anything else about me?
Not that I can recall.
I don't know why. I didn't get it when she was in her other
Besides,
outfit,
was
which will
so
pop up
worried
back there
about you, he
later.
could barely
But for
speak.
some reason in the snow gear, I can see why people call her best girl.
So, he doesn't hate me after all.
She's kind of like a snow angel right now, dude.
Look, I can tell you want to get back together with him, so why not let them know?
You think they'd let me back? After all this? And even if they did let me back, I'd probably cause them nothing but trouble.
Dude, once we get you back, the whole game ends after about an hour and a
I
half.
could live with myself.
Because you're doing such a great job of living with yourself now. Do more then. You worry so much about what other people want from you, you don't even know what you want anymore. Your life isn't yours to live. Forget about what everyone else thinks for a second and figure out what it is you're really after here.
That's the expression of a man
I'm
who's
going
just
out
resigned
there
himself to the reality that it'll never get better than that moment.
You're on your own now, kid.
It's all downhill from there. Nothing will ever live up to that. Might as well just stay there and freeze to death, Holmes. And don't get no better. There's no improvement. Complete. Loss of self. Yeah, I guess I'll save my progress. I keep expecting this to just, like, you know, Arden to pop up and take us away. Take me away! You know what I mean? Like, just, like... Oh, dogs. Oh, that's not good. Follow the barking? No, that seems, like, ill-advised. Where's my snowmobile? Did Ariel... Oh, no, it's right there. I was going to say, did she steal my snowmobile? This is a beautiful lake. Is it frozen? Can I walk on it? If it's not frozen, I'll be disappointed. No, it's still liquid. How does that work? It's so cold up here. The top layer at least would have some frost on it. Upgrade snowmobile. Beg your pardon? I don't have any CPU stock, and I don't know where to get more. How do I get CPU stock? Hop on board, I guess. We have to go engage. Is it like actual literal stock? Do I need to engage in the stock market? How extensive is this? Side what? This is so much more involved already than the Gladiolus DLC. This is I assumed this was going to be like a 1 hour little chapter, and then it'd be done. I did not know what we were getting ourselves into. Side quests are separate adventures that do not progress the story. Complete these side quests to earn materials used to enhance your snowmobile. Quests are scattered around the snowdrift. So have a look around. However, some side quests are only available during certain times of the day. Be careful, some side quests feature formidable foes. This is magical. This is amazing. Look at this little shack. Not much going on here. Don't actually know why I'm here. Any reason to be here? Anything here to find? I like you get off your snowmobile and your snowmobile just resets 10 feet further back. That's good. What have we here? Yep, give me that rifle. Keep me armed. We got some lumen flares. Got some bazookas. We got all, okay, so these are just like little supply sheds. I wonder if things restock there after a while, or if I've got like limited ammo and whatnot. Hold on. Switch over to our sidearm, if I can. I can't. All right, we're not switching to our... Can I? Hold on. Wait a second. Can I adjust my gear now? No. Probably because I'm on here, though. Wait, I've got different attire. No, I don't. Can I take that off? No, good. That wouldn't make any sense. We'd freeze to death. All right. I'm assuming that is plot. That's moving forward. And that is side quests off in the distance there, which we're going to go engage with. Because, gosh darn it, I love it. I love that that's a thing. My number one fear is that I'm going to get to the end of all of this DLC and be like millions of other fans of the game, realizing that I'll never get the second wave and I'll be depressed about it. All right, hold on. Is this the right move? Oh, sweet heavens. Alright, well, we're immediately into this, I guess. Hold on. Nope, yep. Just start hitting them with the katana. Get up, buddy. Get up. You know what? We should have just rammed them. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. I'm attacked on all sides. I am going to die. Get back on the snowmobile. Run. Run. Get on the snowmobile. Ride the snowmobile. On. Prompto. Pronto, more like. There we go. Shoot them from a distance while we have unlimited ammo. Does that work? Should we run them down? I don't think they've killed the... oh. Was the thing we were trying to rescue here killed? Did we fail the quest because we fled? Like cowards? I think actually yes. I think we failed to save whatever this thing was here by running away. We're losers, and I feel bad about it. But what are we supposed to do? Reload the save? We can't. It won't let me access the load menu on the back of the snowmobile. This is so far much better than what I was doing. Just like ramming into them. Could we have done this before? I think we actually were supposed to be trying to rescue that creature. I don't know if we were going to befriend it or what. If we leave the red circle of death and destruction, can we reload our save? Listen. I want to save that thing, okay? I've got a better tactic in mind now. I know exactly what I'm going to do to save it. We're going to stop further away from the creatures. We've got a sniper rifle. We'll shoot them from a safe distance. We're not going to worry about the barking. The barking sounds a lot closer than it is, I feel. I've got 57 SMG rounds. That's going to be better than a sniper rifle for dealing with dogs, okay? I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Giddy her up. Giddy her up. We're going to go rescue this thing. It might have also been timed, like maybe if we came back to camp and slept, it would have come back first thing in the morning. It's 7 in the morning, though, and we know if you sleep at a camp, or if you wait till daylight at least. Yeah, I'm familiar. I've read all this before. I know that you don't think I've read all this before, game, because you don't understand how, like, loading games works. You have no concept of me doing a thing because it's all been removed from system memory. But, alright, protect the thing and wipe out the enemies. Surprise! What's up? I'm here to save you! It's okay. Okay, get the vulnerable ones. Go get the... oh, no, wait, did we fail already? I think we failed. I think it still died. I think it died no matter what. I think there's no saving it. I feel like we've definitely failed. Get the big gun out. Get the big gun out and start shooting. Why do we suck at this? Is it not possible to do this? We're not going to die like this. We're also not reloading, in case you were wondering. Reese, are you going to reload again? No, I'm staying alive. We're not going to die. We're going to shoot these guys. Prompto sucks. That's what I'm learning right now, is that Prompto is just the absolute worst. Take a potion. Jeez, no wonder he's constantly dying in the plot. Like, in the main story, he is always dead, and there's a reason for it. You dead? Did we save the thing? Does it show up under, like, failed quests? Probably. Well, we tried. We're gonna upgrade our snowmobile after rescuing the little creature, but the little creature is dead. And to be quite honest, good riddance to it. I'm glad it's dead. It's just some stupid snow cow. I hated it. I'm glad that we got this outcome! I'm not embittered! I'm slightly embittered, though. That's not the outcome I wanted. I was hoping for better. Okay. Easy does it. What's your story, big green guy? What happened to you out here, huh? Where'd the barking come from? Were you barking? Was this a trap? Is your voice coordinator broken or something? Let me check something here real quick. How long to beat episode Prompto? I'm going to get an idea of how long we're invested here. 2 hours, although a completionist can run 4.5 hours. That is surprising. Noctis. This isn't Noctis. This is like an Arden dream. Don't fall for it. This is not our boy. This is not our boy. Where was the dog barking coming from? Was it Noctis's dog? You know how Noctis's dog shows up sometimes? Nope. Nope. We're running away.
This will be quick.
We're actually doing such a good job running away, the game had to fade to black. The game was like, no, you're too good at it. He can't even land a hit. The computer's much worse at playing Noctis than I am. Does this just constantly reset? Do I need to eventually just let Noctis kill me? Is that what this is? Maybe I should. I don't know. It seems like I'm incapable of actually escaping. The dream is like centered on this one tiny space. We're doing so good, though. I guess we need to run in the actual direction the game is asking me to. Because now that I'm looking at it, there's a mark on the map here. You might have noticed I started running towards it. It's very clear this is what the game wanted. I gotta get up there, though. Noctis, stop. You're carried away right now. You need to just calm down. No, hold on. I was there. I was at the point. Yeah, dude, you're just going crazy out here. And that's not Noct's dog. That's just some different random snowy dog. Does this dog have any relevance to the plot? Do we know who this is? It's too small to be a wolf. I think it is just a dog. Also, wolves don't bark, as I understand it. Quite the handsome fella. Or lass. We don't know. Are we just running now? We've lost an entire day, by the way, to following... Prina is its name? Okay. It's a terrible name. For man or dog, Prina is an awful name. Not a fan of that at all. Oh. Wait, did the live stream stop? Hold on. Wait a minute. It says that I have no connection to YouTube. It says that my entire live stream is down. Did the stream go down? Let's send that one out there and see if anything makes it through. Oh, no. Okay. Well, this isn't good. Let's see. Is the stream down? Oh, there's the preview window. The preview window is up now. Bro... OBS is just like saying no stream, no data, none at all is being sent right now. What is going on? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to... It says excellent connection, though. I'm going to end the stream. There we go. Okay, so it now says streaming. I've got kilobits per second showing up here. Yeah. I'm gonna check down detector again. See, yeah, no, YouTube is still having trouble. It's way higher than it was earlier. I can't even count this number. 325,985. Jeez. So YouTube is like something is wrong at YouTube right now. But is this working? Yeah, no, YouTube is still having trouble. Yeah, no, I can hear myself. Okay. I'm gonna just look up YouTube, and we'll do like a news. We'll see what comes up. YouTube rolls out redesigned video player. I noticed that. I don't care too much. YouTube broken? What if I look that up? Yes, YouTube is down right now, with users reporting endless ad loops and broken video playback. Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe I should not be doing a live stream then. Yeah, it says literally... I mean, the live stream is working as far as I can tell. It's set to public. It's running. If there's anyone in the chat chatting, Godspeed to you. I don't see you. We're just going to carry on, and we're going to hope that the YouTube archive, the live stream archive is working, and that, you know, if people are missing this, they'll be able to see it later. I don't know. I'm just going to put a message in the chat here, hoping it is working. If you can see this good. I cannot see anything. And we're just going to carry on. I am recording locally, so I can always release that if I need to. Hold on, what happens if I just go to my channel? I feel sorry for people watching the archive now, because you have to watch me be baffled and confused. My channel shows that there's a live stream. And if I could put a message in the chat, shows that it's running, hoping it shows that people are watching. Okay. Okay, well, we'll carry on then. We'll carry on. Lead on. Dog, if you have a specific place you're trying to take me, I would ask you to lead me there directly. This is just like a bunch of dead bodies. Do you care to elaborate? Are we about to look at the hands or something? Are we about to see our face on one of these Magitech troopers? Is that what this is? Oh, jeez, yeah, no, this is rough. This is rough going. I'm not like you. I'm different, okay? Brutal. Okay, that's young us. Shoot him as well. We have time for his problems. His problems are his own. There's a whole campsite strewn about here. Did that say reconnect with your inner child? Is that what that, or reconcile? What did it say? Hey, big old Tubblard.
All I ask is that you continue to support Noctis, and that you remain ever at his side.
How does she expect someone like me to support him? Am I good enough? Does he want me around? Is that really what Noct and everyone else want? For me to be with them?
Good picture. Great picture.
Wait, but what about me? What do I want?
It took me a while, but I finally found my answer.
There you go, buddy. Feel the strength pulse through you. Let the truth be the light in the sky.
It's time.
As you find your true self and your calling and your purpose. Your friends are your power and you're theirs. Go back to them. Run to them. Be reunited. It's a beautiful thing. Friendship, love, hope, the innocence of childhood. We're ready. Complete? Okay. That was a pretty easy quest. What about side quests, though? I know I failed one already. I cooked one. Aranea!
Aranea. I'm ready.
I'm ready to begin the training.
And I've decided to face my fears once and for all. I can't choose where I came from, but I can choose where I'm going.
All right, but slow me down and you're going to get left behind.
Are we going on a fun winter adventure with Aranea? Okay. What was that all about? Were you just stomp the ground to prove that you could? Is that what that was? Come along. We're gonna ride the snowmobile. You gonna hop on? Oh, it's everything we've ever wanted in our lives. Look at the way she rides as well. Bro! She is the best girl. If I had had a picture of her in her snow gear, that's what we would have back there. Okay? Not her in her little outfit, all in the like the actual plate mail armor or whatever she's wearing. Also, yeah, we're gonna go see what this side quest is over here, and so help me if it is rescue the little doggy or whatever, I'm gonna lose my mind. Can we actually get to it? I'm trying to. There's like a large rock structure. One might call it a mountain, blocking me from accessing whatever that is up there. Also, it said that some were only accessible during certain times of the day, so can I actually get up there to whatever that is? Hold on, do we have a map? We do have a map. Areas you visit and objects you encounter are automatically added to the map. An icon legend can be viewed from the map with a blah 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 blah. Where is this quest? It's way up here where we started. That's like that first little archway you drive underneath. I hope Aranea doesn't mind like going along for this ride. I'm surprised she hasn't had some sort of quippy, sarcastic thing to say, like, where are we going? What are we doing? Why are you taking me up here? Where is my super suit? She's been pretty chill so far. Hopefully we get enough points for whatever the side quest is, we can boost this thing's output and get up hills more quickly. Because I feel like we're definitely slowing down since we're going uphill, and we've got a lot of extra weight on the back, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Okay, because she's making excellent use of all those pounds. They're all in the right places, alright? But I'm just saying that, you know, we are slightly heavier and going uphill, and it's a little bit of a struggle. And also, this soundtrack is a little bit wonky. This is not what I anticipated for this section of the game, and it's not what I expected, and it's... I don't dislike it. It just doesn't say Mountain Adventure. It doesn't say Final Fantasy Mountain Adventure to me. I'm sure someone out there is a big fan of this track, though. This is their favorite track. They played it at their wedding. They walked down the aisle to it, or else made their bride walk down the aisle to it, more likely. I'm sure someone out there played this at their 18th birthday, and all of their friends thought they were really cool. I'm just saying, it's not doing it for me personally. Also, I'm so sorry, you two. It's okay. This thing is like a Weeble. It'll wobble, but it won't fall down. It's totally fine. We just drove off the edge of the world, and we're fine. We landed on our bottom. It's very bottom-heavy. It's not the only thing around here. We're glowing? We're glowing? We're not glowing. Hopefully. I think that's a bad sign. If you start glowing, you should probably seek medical attention. We are growing closer to our destination. We're going to take another shot at this, because I really want this to work. I really want to go across one of these without falling off. There we go. Zoom me back out further. Oh, no, this is actually better. This is probably better. First person really puts me in the same headspace. Look at that. It doesn't look as impressive, though. It's better from back here. I wish we had a cinematic camera. No, I don't. That would make piloting so much harder. Or driving, or whatever you do to a snowmobile. Do you pilot it? I guess you just drive it. You don't like... Piloting, I feel like, requires that you have other people who are subordinate to you. Like, you can captain the ship, and you can pilot a plane. But you can't pilot a car. You just drive it. You know? And with a horse, you don't pilot a horse either. Even though, arguably, the horse would be the individual in that situation that is under you. But literally. Because the horse is literally underneath you. Unless you're not riding the horse correctly. I'll tell you that. Like a Mr. Hand situation? Ooh. The Snow Walking Dead. Wipe out the enemies. Is that it? That's all the game wants from me? All the way back here to do this, huh? I think if we leave the circle, the quest probably fails. At least they didn't put us on a deadline, like a certain other quests, where if we don't finish it in time, someone dies. Aranea, do you want to hop off and do something? You don't have to. I mean, we're doing fine as it is. I think if we just keep making small, tight circles, we're basically going to get it. And we keep holding down the shoot button. There you go. Oh, are there more? There's more. Hold on, they're coming from both directions as well. What we're going to do is, instead of, like, rearing back to get them again, we're going to go for this other set. And we're just going to keep, like, back... Oh, yeah, back into him. That's funny. Except now he's not lined up to be hit again. I feel like... I know they could shoot me, but the fact that they're, like, not makes me feel like I'm kind of invincible. And we should just never get off of here. And this is how we should do all combat encounters. Like, I've taken a little bit of health or damage, but it's already recharging. But do they keep coming in just, like, endless waves? Or is the reason they... Oh, no, they're different every time. These guys have rocket launchers. Or at least one of them did. And we immediately, I think, both of the guys with the rocket launchers, we immediately stunned, which is nice. No, hold on. He's lining up his shot. Don't let him take it. I was going to say, look, easy does it. Are we stuck here? Oh, can we get out of this? I'm hitting buttons and nothing's happening. We are like... Well, we're not quite like sitting ducks. We're more like stuck snowmobilers. Should I let go of the shooty button? I feel like no. I should probably hold down the shooty button. I'm hitting forward and reverse with a great deal of aggression and nothing's happening. I'm going to dismount. There we go. All right. It is that which it is. Start firing. Get him, Aranea! Get him! You're doing great work.
Let's do this.
I agree. We're doing it. We're getting it done.
Incoming. Look out.
Are there more? When you say incoming, do you mean the two that I'm already looking at here? Wow, that was pretty cool. Was that like a move? Did we just team up for that, or what happened there? All right, get back on the snowmobile. This is the way to go. All right, I promise I'm not going to get us stuck again, and I apologize for that, by the way, Aranea. That was not my intention. All right, I don't know if like it actually matters if we hit them with the front of the snowmobile. It just feels like that does more damage. It probably does. I don't know, once they're already, like, stun-locked, it doesn't seem to do any damage, though. I see now how they made this challenging, was to just constantly pump in more and more and more, like, higher-level guys. And it would be challenging if we weren't on a snowmobile, I'm sure. Do not leave the circle. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Not worth it. We don't even really need to have like a big wind-up. This thing speeds up pretty quick. And you seem to do enough damage. Although I think you do deal more damage if you come from further away. Okay, then there was one. I haven't been keeping track of how many waves there have been. But there can't be more after this. This feels like it has to be the end. Yeah? No, there's more. It's endless. Do you think the game is punishing me for cheating? Do you think the game is like, you're not going to win like this? You have to get off that snowmobile or we're not going to give it to you. Oh, also our health is a lot lower than I realized. Our health is at half. I guess we could stop and take a potion. Or we could just stop, like, slowing down and just try to keep on the move. No one here has any mobile weapons at the moment. Or mobile weapons, every weapon is mobile, isn't it? I mean, no one has any ranged weapons. They all have swords, so as long as we sort of steer clear of them, I think we're fine. They can't shoot me, and if I don't stay still long enough for them to hit me with their sword... Yeah, we're like slowly regaining health, so I think we're doing swell. Can we add a battering ram to the front of this thing? The problem is, if we deck out our snowmobile to make it perfectly suited for this type of combat, this might be the last time we ever do combat like this again. This might be the only side quest that requires us to ram into guys. And it doesn't even really require it. We've just chosen to do this. We're under no obligation to do it this way, and we are about to die. I am aware that we've taken a lot of damage. Should we, like, give it a second? Should we be patient? Like, the thing is, we're not that far from defeating several of them. And as long as we don't let them, like, have their wind-up on our approach, I think we'll be fine. Like, that guy over there is dead. That guy's dead. I guess we don't have to charge them again. We can give our health a little bit of time. That guy's dead. Okay. I think our health is restored enough that we can risk it. They don't have their axe ready. I was gonna say they're not gonna land that hit. No shot. No way. Okay, you. Here I come. I am losing my mind at the sound of the gun, though. I'm kind of tired of hearing it non-stop and constantly. Frozen in place. Perfect opportunity. They are now disarmed. Oh, there's more. There's yet another wave. Are you kidding me? Does this never end? Does this never end? Are they a higher level as well? Wipe out the enemies. The Snow Walking Dead, they call them. Alright, big turns. Big speeds. There we go. No downtime. If they catch up, that's where they get us. Try to get them while they're frozen in place. This had better pay out well. This had better be big prizes. Big prizes. I know that if I get down from here, Aranea could probably do a lot of damage. Well, we just kind of stood back and watched. But all we've got is our pistol is the problem. Which is part of the reason why we can't stop doing this. If we get off of here, we die. I don't believe we have what it takes to do this with a pistol. We should have stopped. I didn't know this was going to be a combat encounter. If I'd known that, I would have definitely stopped and picked up some other weapons. It's possible if we got one of these guys stun-locked, we could take their weapons, but none of them have guns. They all have, like, giant axes and swords and things. Oh, man, the ground is fully tore up now. What are the odds that this is the last wave? I'm going to lose my mind if it turns out there's another wave of guys. And they're just, like, again, a slightly higher level. Have they all been slightly higher levels? What if it goes all the way up to, like, level 100, and we're expected to stay here and do that? Hi, Aranea. How are you doing? Goodness me, the camera's not too good. The camera wasn't designed for this. I genuinely don't think this is what they had in mind when they designed this encounter. Like, yeah, they'll get off and they'll fight. What about if people just stay on the snowmobile and go back and forth? They won't. Yeah, but what if... No, they won't. No way. Who would want to do that for 30 minutes? Hi, how you doing? They call me Brachiate Cube. Where's the last guy? Oh. Encounter complete, and we got 3 CPUs. Well, what does that mean? We got 2 Phoenix Downs as well. Hop off, Aranea. We're going to upgrade this thing with our CPU cores. Don't worry about it too much. It's fine. Upgrade the snowmobile. So we got speed boosts we can't afford. We got jump boosts we can't afford. We got damage boosts we can't afford. We got stability boosts we can't afford. Get back on the snowmobile, Aranea. We got to go do another mission. If we hadn't failed to rescue that little baby critter earlier, that would be different. We'd be somewhere. Hold on, can we fast travel? I don't guess. There doesn't seem to be any method for it. This is just like down here by the lake. If it's rescuing another little baby, so help me. Another little baby mammal out here in the cold. Shivering. That thing had no fur. Whatever it was should not be living in this environment. That's going to be what I go ahead and lock down. Or note down. I'm going to go ahead and jot down my belief that that creature shouldn't be living around here. And therefore it deserved to be eaten by those other creatures. Survival of the fittest and all that. It's the circle of life. It's Mother Nature. It's a cruel thing. But sometimes animals get eaten by other animals. And who is Prompto to intervene? And also, where is he getting the CPUs for intervening? Was that animal going to give them to us? I feel like that quest was always doomed to fail. I don't think we ever had any chance of succeeding in that one. Aranea sounded almost vaguely impressed by that. She sounded like she was... you heard that little hum from her, right? She was almost on the verge of paying us a compliment. Oh, sweet heavens. Start shooting. Oh, buddy, that was a rocket. Yep, nope, that was a rocket. I don't know why I thought we'd avoid it. I still don't have any good weapons. So we're not actually going to do this encounter. We're going to try to get back on here. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, can we do this? We can do this. Perfect. On we go. We've got to go get some better weapons out of one of those sheds up ahead. Oh, jeez. Let's not get hit by any more rockets. I did not know they were going to follow me. I did not realize that. That's unfortunate. We're going to go get back on the snowmobile as soon as I take this potion. Come along, Aranea. We cannot survive here. We're not prepared for this. Get back on the snowmobile. I mean, she probably could. Honestly, if we could just keep ourselves alive, she probably would be, like, manage to destroy all of those guys. But we're not going to take that risk. We're going to keep going. We're almost at the bottom of the hill anyway. Why were there no guys on the way back up? I guess we took a different route. This is a different route. I don't remember going through here on the way back up. We're closing in on our destination. And before we progress the plot any, we are going to detour over here to the left and see what this side quest is. I'm hoping there's something a little bit different besides just a combat encounter. If they're all combat encounters, like kill these dogs to protect this creature, kill these snow zombies, to get some points or whatever. Like I'd rather that not be the... Oh, son of a gun. It's a combat encounter. With whatever this is. Emperor of the Ingress? Does this shed over here, does this shack over here have ammo? Are weapons in it? It looks like it does. Can I access those mid-combat? I think technically we're no longer in combat with it. I don't even know if it
Rise and shine, shortcake.
recognizes that we're here. Here we... Oh, sweet goodness me! Okay, come on, Aranea. We're going. I wonder, did that hit it in the... Oh, that's a level 99. Ernea, get back on the snowmobile. Come along, we're gonna go progress the plot. We're not gonna do whatever that was. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna carry on. It's plot time. Let's go. Level 99. Can you believe it? My gosh. What did the game expect from me? I can barely do the combat as it is. Maybe it's not all that essential to upgrade our snowmobile, actually.
All right. This is it. I'm going.
What is this place? Head to the secure the area. But to what end? What is this place? I should have gotten, once again, a different weapon. Are we stealthy right now? Are we stealthing? Do they know that we're here? There's a watch up top. I saw a guy over there, but it looks like he went back inside. So we'll stealth kill him. Stealth kill 3 enemies. That's achievement. And also, the Chiefs are working today. They were not working when we streamed the last couple of times. I got all my Chiefs as soon as we were done streaming. So that's good to see. We'll let him finish his check-in here, let him finish talking, and then we'll stab him in the back or whatever we're doing here. I think we're just breaking their necks, like full on, which is pretty grim. Also, what is this? Oh. Yeah, I see what's going on here. I see the rifle. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I was going to say, for a moment when it just fell over, I thought for sure that was going to be all that happened. Do they know that I'm here? Whoa! What the heck? That's Aranea. She's going for it down there. We love to see it. This is like proper James Bonding. That's what we're going to call what me and Aranea are doing right now. We're James Bonding with each other. No, hold on. It's okay. There's more. There's an infinite number of them. We just have to wait on them to recharge. Aranea, watch out! Did that get hurt too? Oh no, they're dead. I didn't need to shoot them. These guys are like aiming at me, which I don't want. Looks like they're trying to get me. I think I got him. Is this thing gonna come back? I thought they always came back. Aranea! Hold on! Oh, it did come back. Well, this works too, I guess.
Take this!
You could not have asked for a better shot. That was perfection.
Phew.
Should we keep this thing, I guess? I was gonna say we could switch back to the rifle, but I kinda like this. Aranea, good work in there. You did great. Anything in here? Ooh, yeah, no, we should probably have an SMG for whatever's coming next. As well as whatever we just picked up there. A high potion, nice, nice, lovely, lovely. Another high potion. What exactly are we hoping to accomplish by doing this? I feel like I didn't quite follow the thread of what we've chosen to do here. We resolved ourselves to do something, and I don't know what it is. Maybe we're not supposed to know. Maybe it's going to get explained to us as we progress. Head to the research facility. We already killed Dad, so it's not like we're doing that again. Oh, this feels like a little area where you'd have a boss fight. Yep, it's exactly what I thought. Oh, heavens. Jeez. Did that not go? Did I not blow those up back there? There we go. I really wanted that to damage this guy, though, is the problem. Great if we had the rocket launcher right now. Okay. Hold on, I've got to like, oh, look at there.
Never miss.
That's true. We always hit our targets. That's unfortunate. Not right there. That was a poor example, though. Pick up whatever this is. What are you even aiming at, buddy? Do you have like a weak point that we could target? It doesn't really look like it. I guess we can just shoot wherever we want. Lovely. Switch back to the bazooka. That should do it. Now there's something else over there. It's like something red right around this corner. Something hidden away back here. Is it someone stuck in the level geometry? Is it someone hiding? Is it this guy and he doesn't know what's going on? No, he does now. What a rough way to go. Do we have an elixir that we can take? We have 8 of them. But we might also get like a rest point here in a minute. I don't know if I want to rush is what I was trying to say. I don't know if I want to rush that. If we can get inside of here and there's just like a bed. Oh, looky here! Just what I was saying! If we don't have to waste what is a limited supply of potions, we're not going to. And look, we hang out together. And it looks like we're having some kind of conversation. Flirtatious even, possibly. But Prompto's only got eyes for that lady in the city in the post-game, we've decided, who wants him to take pictures. Because that's a shared hobby, a shared interest. They got together after the plot, I've chosen to believe. Oh, that reminds me of something I need to show you folks. Someone remind me in a minute. Just arbitrarily. Just pick a time. Anytime.
According to my intel, they're housing the new model here.
It's some kind of Magitech armor, right? What's so new about it?
This one's got a ghost in the machine. Chief Basithia himself.
Oh?
Managed to fuse his soul with the core.
What? How does that work?
The demons this guy created destroyed Insomnia. If we don't take him out now, he's liable to destroy the whole world.
Okay. Any further details on that? Ooh, she's like ready. Is there something in there we need to worry about? If you strike a pose like that, I assume we're running into something here. Attention! Research Chief Verstel Besithia it has come to my attention that the Glacian's recent assault was quelled by your Magitech infantry. As commendation for your service to our great nation, I've approved your petition to increase funding to your research. Your work in the centrifugal force that is the centrifugal force that will propel the Empire beyond our borders to greatness on the world stage. I eagerly await further reports of your progress. Emperor Aeolus Aldercapt. Beautiful name. Beautiful name. Absolutely wonderful. I've been assigned to Chief Bestithia's lab. Not many people can say they've worked under the supervision of a living legend. I mean, this is the guy who saved the Empire from eternal winter. He's practically our savior. My boss pulled me aside today to issue me a special task, said it's highly confidential, and that I'm the only one qualified for the job. But how? I barely even know my way around this compound. Well, whatever the task is, I'll deal with it in the morning. I found out what my special task is today, and frankly, I wish I hadn't. If only I could unsee the things I saw today. I really ought to eat something before I go to bed, but that shit totally killed my appetite. I had the honor of seeing His Imperial Majesty in person today. To think his regents would travel all this way through ice and snow just to observe our progress. If the Emperor is putting all this faith in Magitech, then so should I. Just my luck, one of the plasmodium samples started leaking, and yours truly was the one blessed with the privilege of cleaning it up. And then my boss had the nerve to yell at me, as if the whole thing were my fault. If he wants to criticize the real culprit, he ought to look in the mirror. Ooh. Okay, tensions, drama. Drama and tensions. Okay, if that is some form of... Yeah.
Our cue to go.
Hold on, what is this?
Research log year 745, day 325. Today marks a momentous triumph for our great nation. The Glacian herself graced us with her presence in the Gorovus Rift, and through the combined efforts of the Magitech infantry and my precious demons, we killed her. The resulting casualties were great, but these sacrifices afforded us something far more valuable than a few units. With the data I collected, I intend to begin developing a new Magitech weapon codenamed Godslayer.
That's a good name.
Soon all the Astrals shall bow before me and the might of my Magitech. Soon they shall know my wrath.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
What's right with him is the real question, and very little is the answer. Alright, pressing on here. I think we should probably switch out to an SMG. I feel like it'll benefit us more. Proposal for Operation Countersign. As Deputy High Commander, I hereby propose a large-scale assault on the Lucian capital of Insomnia. Preparations are to begin next month. Our future is far too precious to entrust to our enemy. We must retrieve the crystal and ring of legend. Only then shall our world know true peace. Deputy High Commander Ravis Knox Floret. Oh, wait, what? Hold on, what? That was unexpected. It's not sure what I was expecting that to be.
Target detected. Eliminate immediately. Commence elimination of compromised unit.
Yeah, no, he and I are just shooting each other right now. It's kind of like a matter of whoever gets the other one first. Goodness me. Okay, run away. Boom. Okay. Something going for us now. Is he dead? I think he is, yeah. Okay. Peace on Earth, goodwill toward men. I think we might actually need to take a potion. She's like wrecking them up there. There's another red dot over there, I just realized, though. Like right in that corner. And I can't figure out where. But I see it on the mini-map, and I don't know if I ought to be concerned about it. The defense node. Defense node dealt with. Try to get up these stairs. See if I can get back here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I guess we probably could have snuck up on this guy, is what we're learning right there, but we didn't, and that's fine.
Hey, you're not so worthless.
Thank you! She did most of that, though, is the only issue. She did the vast majority of that. We were kind of just along for the ride. Along for her ride. Along for her adventure at this point. More like episode Aranea, which apparently was something in the second DLC wave that got cancelled, which is disappointing, because at this point I kind of wish that it hadn't, and I could play as her and see where her story goes.
Those things are everywhere.
Yes. Correct. Well observed. We've also got a defense node over here that's heading this way. Aranea, look out behind you! Oh, wait, hold on, where's it going? There it is. There's a miniaturized Death Star heading this direction. No need to panic. So do those things know that we're up here? Hold on, I bet you I can get another one of those back here. Hold on, let's not be without a gun. That would be foolishness. I guess we're on the ground floor now. If we wanted to go down here and engage them, we could. What is this? Ooh, sniper rifle. Okay, hold on.
Made your peace.
Are there any of them left? I was gonna say, did she kill them all already? No, I think she's basically taken care of it. Unless there's another wave coming. Darn it! I've got to, like, wait for that to reload as well. Alright, come on, Aranea. It's still red, which means more's coming. She's, like, struggling to get out the door, God bless her, but she did manage it in the end. Yeah, I feel like we were contributing nothing to that. We're not going to go back for the sniper rifle again, beneficial though it may be. We're sticking with this.
Here I go!
We'll continue to pretend like we had any part in that. I think there's going to be more, based on the fact that there are rocket launchers down here. Oh, and I see why as well. Yes. There's like a big old, like a robot thing over there. A big old neck thing that's going to come to life any minute now. I'm almost positive. Should we wait on that to happen? If I just take shots at it, what are you attacking right now? She's attacking it already. Yep, nope, it's awake. Okay. Hold on a second. Awake as if it was sleeping. You know what I mean. It entered rest mode. Had it? Is this thing moving? It looks like we're just destroying it for no reason. No, no, there it goes. It's online now. It is online now. If I maintain my distance, though, will it just, like, be more concerned with Aranea than it is with us? Kind of feel like I can just, like, yeah, stay over here and be safe. Just shoot it safely from a distance here. Building up our hits. What can I do? Hold on, what do I have over here? I forgot. I've got Dragon Dive. Oh, that's Aranea. I completely forgot that she was in our call, or in our party, that we could call on her. Hold on just a second. Is this ready to go again? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, while it's on the ground freaking out. No, it got back up!
Never miss!
Take this!
Take this! I never miss!
Okay, and then we can do Star Shell, and we can do Star Shell and Selfie Shoot, which isn't super beneficial to us. Oh no, it seems to have recognized that I exist. I was trying to be like a small and insignificant ant that it wouldn't notice or care about. How long does it do those things take to reload? What is this? High potion? Okay. You know what? It's better than nothing. Aranea? Come on back here. Dragon Dive. Dragoon Dive, even. I'm gonna make sure I get the name correct. I can crack shoot it? Does that, like, one-shot it? No. But that destroyed it pretty quick. Anytime she tells me I'm not so worthless, I feel like a slight reason to, like, live and survive and continue on in my life. Alright, what else could there possibly be around here? That's back. That's good. I guess we've never gone up here before. Is the attack node all that's left? Yes. Except for those guys, who are also here. And I wish I had a explosive.
Not good!
How much trouble do you think I would get in if I threw my work laptop out a third-story window? And no, I wouldn't open the windows. Oh man, you know that's that's a tough question. I'm not sure about your company's policies on that sort of a situation. Would you tell them you honestly threw it out a window, or would you fabricate an interesting story to explain how it ended up in the state that it was in? Perhaps a burglar broke into your house and they were threatening to harm you, and the only thing you had at your disposal to defend yourself with was in fact your work laptop. So you threw it at them, and then they dodged at the last second, and it flew through the window and went outside, at which point the criminal was so scared of you and your tenacity, you know, to actually throw a laptop at them, they themselves also jumped out the window after the laptop and fled in terror. And unfortunately, the laptop was just like left in a broken state on the ground. That's the real question: is what is the story involved? Because that determines everything, right? Just about anything is permissible if you have a good enough justification. So where'd that guy go that ran around back here? Is he still alive? There was a fellow that ran back here. I don't think it was this guy.
Take him out. Let's do this.
At any point, we could have done like a special move against him, and I just didn't, and I couldn't tell you why. There he is. That's the guy. Hold on, Aranea. I'm on my way. I've got a solution to this problem. You know what? You really don't need my help, do you? Here, I'll throw in a couple of shots. Goodness me, what an involved encounter that turned out to be. I think we're supposed to go this way, judging by the mini-map. This is the only route that we can take. Oh, here we go. Yeah, high elixirs. Whatever this is.
Research log year 724, day 297. Mass production of a Magitech infantry was a success. We've overwhelmed the Lucians with our numbers and surrounded Insomnia, but to rest on our laurels now would be unthinkable. On occasion, harvesting the plasmodic miasma produces some side effects. The demons born of this process have been disposed of on site. Until now. How foolish I was to let these sublime creatures go to waste. What they lack in adaptability, they make up for in sheer power. I realize now that I ought to channel my efforts into exploring the true potential of these demons for the sake of the Empire. Perhaps this has been my true calling all along.
He's mad. This guy has completely lost his mind.
In full view of the cameras? Yeah, I mean, tripping on the carpet might be the best thing. You could create an entire scenario if you want to get real creative, where you get up and you go get a drink, and you have the drink, and then for whatever reason you need to construct, oh, maybe you notice that your shoe is untied. So first things first, figure out a way to untie your shoelace in a place where no one can see you do it. Well, at that point, you could just trip on the shoelace. But instead, what we're going to do is we're going to put the drink on the floor, and you're going to tie your shoelace, and then stand up and forget about your drink. And then you're going to go, wait a minute, where did my drink go? And then you're going to go back to where the drink was, and then you're going to trip on it and toss the laptop out the window at the same time. Now, it might be easier to just trip on your shoelace, now that I come up with that plan, but the more elaborate it is, the less realistic it is that you're making it up, in my opinion. Did we already rest? I don't think we did. Please save progress, yes. Oh. Just waiting on that screen for something to happen.
It must be close.
Whatever that is, I don't like it, and I don't want to see it. You know, I don't want to come across it. After several years... hold on. Give me a second here. Need to blow my nose again. After several years of experimentation, we have finally succeeded in fusing Mammal and Magitech. Although we are still conducting various tests on codename Barbarous, the unit should be functional enough to fend off would-be intruders until development finishes on Unit XTA 1002, Immortalis. Well, that looks horrifying. Is that what I have to go fight?
Research log year 756, day 190. At long last, my life's work is complete. Not only have I found a way to preserve the ego, I've also managed to sustain that consciousness through the sublimation process and transfer it into my Magitech troopers. The prototype has proven slightly less powerful than the diamond weapon, but this presents no real problem. After all, one's consciousness can be transmuted again and again and again. All that remains is to fully surrender myself to my research and become my own final test subject. I will conclude my mortal life by offering a word of thanks. Chancellor Arden Izunia, your assistance has proved invaluable. You have my eternal gratitude. It is through your aid that I have completed my work and begun my ascension to an existence beyond divinity.
Of course it was Arden. Everywhere we go, his name just keeps coming up. Everything that's happened to us, it's all his fault.
Oops, it's all Arden. Ain't that just the truth of it? Oh yeah, no, that's what we saw in those pictures back there. It's a robot Yeti.
Give it your all.
You bet. I was thinking about giving it about half of what I had, but now that you've mentioned it, I think I will give it my all.
Never miss!
I was aiming for the head, and I didn't quite hit it. Didn't quite hit it that time either. But maybe we can hit this explosive thing? It will not let me aim at the explosive thing. Is there a way to pick up other weapons in here? Ah! Sometimes the questions answer themselves right there on the wall. We gotta wait and see where he lands. I wonder if I can shoot his hands while he's like crawling across the roof there to make him fall down. See, for a second it was like that was green. Like that's what it wanted me to shoot. You gonna come down here, big guy? There's no explosives over there. That's right there, but I don't think that would reach him. That would. Oh, he's walking away from it, though. Sweet happens. Roll. No, be ready to roll, big boy. I don't feel like we're dealing with a substantial amount of damage. You know who could, though? With a little bit of a Dragoon dive.
It's over.
He did not stay down for long. That didn't bother him as much as I would have liked it to. Oh, that turned into a slideshow for a moment. Keeps happening, actually. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Don't like him being on top of me.
I'm all out!
It's okay. No, there's more guns. Look, right here. You know what? Yeah, that'll do. Can we shoot him right in his little arm he's hanging from? Actually, yes, we can. And we achieved something great there. And while he's down, do another Dragoon dive. Like, while he's down. Unfortunately, we're not quite getting it off the way we wanted to. Should we just do that again? Should we wait for him to be dangling? We need him to be dangling by one hand, though. Nope, wrong button to shoot with. Good stuff. Oh, crack shot. I keep forgetting that we can crack shot. We need to be crack shotting. Every opportunity we've got. Heaven help me, the big monkey's coming. Avoid the big monkey. Don't let the big monkey get you. We get the big monkey with, like, I know it's on the wrong side, and it didn't really look like it did anything, but I wanted that to hit him. I gotta stop hitting these buttons. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Hello? Is he not capable of doing anything else than what he's currently doing? Dragoon dive!
I've had enough. It's over.
He didn't care about Dragoon dive that time.
Oh, what's happening?
He's on fire is what's happening! We can't know why. It's not for us to ask such questions. All we can do is keep large pillars in between him and us. Like, right between us. Because running away would mean risking him, like, being able to get a line of sight on us. Oof, yeah, no, this is not great. Get back up, Aranea. Do a Dragoon dive again.
I've had enough. It's over.
Hold on, we could have crack shot there and I missed it. I keep missing my opportunity. You think I would learn from my mistakes, but that would require the ability to learn from one's mistakes, which I do not possess. Aranea! I'm in a bad way here! Aranea! Aranea! Okay, help me! It's all on you now! It's all on you! You alone! You alone wield the power, Aranea! I'll be back over here. I'll be taking pot shots from a distance. That's my pot shot. That's the one I got. Heavens! Get back up, Prompto. Probably go ahead and take an elixir again. We've got a few of them. It's fine. Just keep running. Pick that sucker up. Just be prepared. Oh, he's behind us. I can hear him. He's mad. Okay, Aranea. Listen. I've got an idea. It basically requires that you do a Dragoon dive again. Which there's no reason you can't do that right now, outside of the fact that you just seem not to want to. Every day up! I need a Dragoon dive! I'm paying attention this time for crack shot, and I'm hitting the button. I hit the button, nothing happened. I was told to hit the button for the crack shot, nothing happened. I think I just died, and I don't think I can use a restorative to rejoin the fray. Technically, we've never, like, game overed before, and we're not about to start now. We do have Phoenix Downs, so it's okay. You know what? We might grab something other than the sniper rifle, so we can just start shooting him. Because this fight should be over by now. Jeez. What is she hotting about? Yeah, take a high potion.
Okay. Aranea!
Roger. I've had enough.
It says to crack shot, and I'm crack shotting. I just hit the button multiple times. I was gonna say, he's gonna do that again. It's just gonna happen again. We just have to live with it. Why does that damage our max health so badly? Okay. Do it again. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start spamming the Y button. Just preemptively now. So that... Oh, she didn't even, like, make contact with him even once. What happened? Was it me spamming the Y button? Is that what did it? Hold on. I don't want to... We're going to take another one of these, because I... Heaven help me, I keep taking so much damage. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! No, just don't stop running. Just don't stop running. Grab the SMG. Grab it. And then just keep running. Never not be running away. No, you know what? You'd think we'd know he's going to do that by now. He's done it enough times. Just keep running. Just keep running. We're close enough now. I think this might be it. I'm not going to be spamming the Y this time. Until it pops up on my screen. It didn't even pop up on my screen that time. No, 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 no. We know what this is. I was going to say, we know what this is. We know it. Keep the pillar between us. And then while he's coming down here, one more. I think we just, like, narrowly avoided disaster there. Shoot him in his face. Shoot him in his big, stupid... Oh, darn you. What is this? Is this a sniper rifle again? So be it. No! Yes! It killed itself! I think it smashed its head against the pillar.
Made it out alive. Oh! Oh, what's going on?
Unit XDA-1002, Immortalis. Plasmodic miasma transfer complete. No psychic obstructions detected. All systems operational. Activating Immortalis.
It's outside.
You go away for 2 seconds to blow your nose. And whatever this is. Whatever this is.
That means he must be inside that thing.
Oh, is this gonna be epic? Wait, how long has that been back there? We didn't add that. Oh my gosh! Okay, this is gonna be awesome.
Ready for round 2?
You bet!
Long have I waited to smite the world that denied me the glory I rightly deserve.
We need to attack the smaller ones on the sides. Use the machine gun to take down unit XDA 1002 Immortalis. If Prompto's overtaken, the game will be over. Okay, RB to zoom in and out. Fire with literally either button. Good stuff. I think I got to destroy the little ones on the side.
Really him?
That maniac's taken biological warfare to the next level.
Then I want to be the one to take him down.
Down below.
Down below? Bro, it's going up. It's on the rise.
Enormous. Rise and shine, shortcake.
I'm doing my best right now, Aranea, and I don't need you to hassle me about it. We gotta try to take one of these things down up here at the front, I think. I'm just assuming that we can destroy one of these if we shoot one of them enough.
Incoming!
It's definitely the weak point.
Fall to your knees before me.
Body. This looks ridiculous. Oh, it's hitting the center's doing the max damage. I've just realized. Yes, sir! We're getting them big orange numbers! Something just happened. Did it lose one of its little arms? Oh, buddy. That's not good. Something tells me it's not done. Also, it's a level 99, I just realized.
It ain't over.
I still know that! I played a video game or two, Aranea. It ain't over till the big worm machine gun robot thing's dead.
Incoming. Look out.
Vulnerable. We gotta attack the sides, I guess? Yeah.
Sharp shooting, kid.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
Get these centers is what we gotta do.
You're not so worthless.
Thanks, I appreciate that. The fact that you have to say it, though, is concerning. Like, how'd you know I was thinking that? Okay. So far, we're meeting the challenge. It must be on swing the walls of Bossing Say. Yeah. Well, it's just this is just some Fire Nation construction equipment. Okay, that's all this is. There is no war in Bossing Say. What am I attacking? The core? Should I be attacking things on the side? Nope, those are invulnerable. We need to be targeting the core is what I'm learning here. Always be targeting the core. I think that is in fact the lesson. As long as we keep shooting it, it seems incapable of shooting at us, which I think is a death sentence if it does. Jeez. It got close that time, I think. Should I not be zoomed in? I think that's actually making it harder for me to aim. No, that doesn't make any sense. It's a silly thing to say. Oh, no, yep, it got us that time. Problem is, we can't stop and take a potion. So we just can't let that happen again. Oh dear. Am I not doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? I'm trying! I'm shooting it in the core! Aranea, I'm sorry! Tell Noctis I'm sorry! Never mind, we did it. Just keep shooting. Ugh. The Magitech monstrosity. Like she's gonna tell Noctis anything. If we die, she dies with us.
You all right?
Yeah. This is what I wanted.
Then say it like you mean it. You did good, kid.
Couldn't have done it without you, girl. Seriously, though. Well, I better catch up with Noct and the guys. He's got a lot on his plate. And I figure he could probably use a hand, taking back the crystal and all that. And who knows, maybe I'll take it back before he does.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Honestly, I don't know for sure if they're going to accept me for who I really am. But I'll never know if I don't speak up. So I'm gonna tell them. After all, it's my life to live.
Amen, brother.
Boy has become a man. Anyway, Grolly is straight ahead.
Metropolis of Grollia.
Aranea!
Yeah?
Thanks.
She's gonna strange you here now with no means of transportation in an icy tundra and drive away. I was gonna say, this has to end with Arden collecting him. So, we just did his dirty work for him. This is the outcome he wanted. He needed someone else to come deal with these lunatics. Okay. Well, I mean, it's all to one side, which means we should presumably get something else on the left side. Right? You would think? You would hope? We're not. Oh, this is just our boy captured? Is this going to be the rescue operation? See, I was kind of hoping they would show us how Arden captured him. Kind of take us into that, but no. We're just trapped here. I'm gonna look up the cast again. I want to see what else these fellas have been in. Let's see. The music is good. You're correct. It sounds real good. Let's see. Behind the VA, FF15. So what else do we know our boy Prompto from? Fella's name's Robbie Damon. Death Stranding 2, On the Beach. Never played Death Stranding. He's in a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to find things that I recognize. Oh, I think I knew this already. He's one of the default male avatar voices in Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's fun. Again, there's just a bunch of stuff in here. I'm just looking for things specifically I would know. Persona 5 Tactics. Not that I've ever played a Persona game, but I recognize it. Like, I recognize that. I was going to say, I was going to pick something off the screen that I didn't recognize, but at this exact minute, everything I'm looking at on the screen I recognize, except for Spirit Rangers, I don't know what that is. So, Prince of Tennis? No clue. No clue. But he's in that. This is a very long list. I'm going to back out of it. Hey, it's the boys! The boys have come to rescue us. Where's Highwind? Where's Ariana Highwind? Or Aranea, I should say. You know, the actual name. Carrie. Also an incredibly long list of things that I'm not familiar with. She voices a character in Dan to Dan. Now, I've never seen Dan to Dan, but I'm aware of it. So there you go. Lots of animals. Lots of little animals and different things. VAs are very prolific, is what I'm learning. Every time I go to behind the VA, I'm like, oh, you just are in everything. That's the lesson that I'm learning.
Hey, I'm sorry. For what? For falling right into his trap? And for hurting you like that.
I know, right? How could you possibly do such a horrible thing after everything we've been through? Nah, it's okay. You're not the only one who fell for it.
Once this is all over, I say we break down the borders. Come together as one nation.
Huh?
I mean, what does it matter where you're from, anyway?
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but you sounded like a real king for a second.
Yeah, if only. Can you imagine if we were a king and we had an opportunity to rule? I'd blow my nose again.
I'm gonna make this world a better place. You with me?
Uh-huh. Ever at your side.
I mean, yeah, he did make the world a better place. That's undeniable, you know? But there we go, completed it on normal. Presumably there's like a hard difficulty now and probably some sort of a challenge. Do I need to do something on this screen? Unlocked the time trial mode, there you go. Unlocked intensive training, acquired the lion heart, and learned the trigger-happy bullet art. You received the tundra attire for Prompto, changed into your outfit, and let the cold know it never bothered you anyway. No. No. Oh, no. No, absolutely not. We're not even going to register. We're not even going to respond to that. We're just going to move right on with our lives. Yeah. Good stuff. Return to the title. Unbelievable. Absolutely believable. The cold never bothered me anyway. What do you mean, rawr? Lucas Kits, what do you mean, rawr? Oh, alright. When we return, I've got to show you folks something, so don't go anywhere. But when we resume, I think we're going to stream again on Friday night. I've decided that I want to do another stream on Friday night. I'd keep going tonight, but I have work in the morning. So, but when we resume on Friday night, we're going to do the next chapter in the DLC, which is going to be episode Ignis. And then depending on how long that takes, we might do episode Arden as well, depending on how long that takes. And then the final thing we have to do is we're going to go back into the main plot. We're going to go finish up our little quest with photography, and then Fanto has explained to me that there is some sort of a post-game dungeon that has crucial story elements in it that we're going to do as well. So let me know about that real quick. I've got to go grab something to show you folks. I am back! What is this? Boo! Yeah, the prequel for Arden on Final Fantasy XV is mandatory. Oh, no, hold on. The prequel for Arden on YouTube is mandatory. Pardon? Is there an Arden... Is there more YouTube I have to watch? Hold on a minute. Gilliam went and tracked down the playlist with the entirety of Brotherhood, or what you might call it. Just search episode Arden prequel. Oh my gosh, is that real? Hold on a minute. I mean, obviously it must be. It's not like a trick or anything. Okay. Hold on. I have to go watch that tonight, I guess. Episode... Whoa, what is this? Hold on, slow down. Episode... Arden. Prologue? Yeah, 15 minutes. Final Fantasy 15, like on their actual channel. Depicts the story of Arden Izunia, the main nemesis. Yeah, no, I found it. I trust. Goodness me, condition to hate. Okay, anyway, what I actually brought to show you folks, if I may for a moment, is I did some purchasing, I did some buying, and I bought the Final Fantasy 15 official works. Which, I always love these books. It's like, a full-color, oversized hardcover tome that faithfully adapts the original Japanese material, detailing the creation of the most recent entry in the Final Fantasy saga. Anymore, but experience hundreds of pieces of detailed design work composed lovingly for fans of the unique sci-fi fantasy world. This volume collects complex lore, insightful commentary, comprehensive data, and dazzling concept art, expertly and faithfully adapted from Japanese source material. So, looking forward to that. Looks like we got a lot of concept art and behind-the-scenes information and stuff. I love these for games. They're a lot of fun. I got the ones for Nier Replicant and Nier Automata as well. So I figured I'd go ahead and pick this one up. And then I also went ahead and got, what I'm looking forward to even more than that, Dawn of the Future, which kind of collects all of the story that we were going to get in the second DLC wave that got canceled. And I think it has an alternate finale that is slightly happier and less depressing, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what this says. To oppose the gods or yield to fate. That is the question confronting each of the characters in The Dawn of the Future. Arden, having saved countless lives from the Star Scourge, means to become the founder king of Lucius, and instead is cast into tragic exile. On the day the Empire falls, as the Imperial capital collapses around them, Commodore Aranea is entrusted with the life of a single young girl. The Oracle Lunafreya, upon awakening from the slumber of death, discovers that her body has undergone an extraordinary transformation. Hold on, what is encountered with the life of a young girl? Oh, these are two different sentences. Aranea is entrusted with the life of a singular young girl, period. The Oracle Lunafreya, upon awakening from the slumber of death, discovers that her body has undergone an extraordinary transformation, and, after gazing upon the eternal, Noctis, the true king, finally comes to terms with his destiny. Herein lies the story of the dawning of a new world in Final Fantasy XV. So presumably a slightly happier ending for the characters and everything. I didn't know there was going to be pictures. I like pictures. Only in the first couple of pages, though. This is story synopsis of the game on the first couple of pages that have full color, just like excerpts from the original. That's beautiful. It's nice. Like that. This is not going to be a read along, but that's very sad. Look at that. Okay. A Savior Lost. Oh, interesting. So is this like a prequel? The flurry of footfalls echoing along the cold catwalk came to an abrupt halt. A momentary shudder passed through the runner, who now stood before the sacred stone, bathed in its icy light. His black hair was shaggy, left to grow in any and every direction at will, and his shoulders hung slightly rounded, as if hinting at some wayward nature. His breathing was labored, heavy, after his headlong sprint. "Please, help me stop the demons." The words seemed wrenched from the boy's throat, his voice ragged. He reached out to touch the stone, but no sooner were his fingertips upon it than his desperate plea contorted into an astonished cry. The crystal began to pull him in. His expression was frozen in shock. Okay, so this is Noctis. No, it's just Noctis. It's fine, right? Like, this is what happened when he got sucked into the crystal. The boy's observer drew close from behind, struggling to suppress a smile. Unharmed by the light, the chosen king indeed. The young scion was still lacking, so he was little more than a copycat of proper royalty, really. Yet the crystal did not deny him. It was an irritating reality, further driven home when the boy turned to identify the voice coming from behind him. Oh, how familiar were the contours of that face. His was the very countenance of that ancient false king, never meant for the throne, but drawing power from the crystal. Nonetheless, allow me to regale you with a tale, the observer said, offering a glimpse of history like scraps tossed to a dog. In an age long past, an incredible scourge ravaged mankind, a tiny menace that twisted men into monsters, the likes of which you've seen. The boy's eyes revealed how little he knew of the world. As the story began, a flicker of uncertainty flashed across them, but then quickly narrowed. Good. Let the anger flow. Let it run unchecked. Wrap yourself in rage and gnash your teeth as you learn how powerless you truly are. Yeah, so I'm going to read this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to read that whole thing. And spoilers for the cover, but it looks like they're married and happy in the real world. Wish we could have gotten that in the game. It is that which it is, though. It is that which it is! Lady Luna Freya. She doesn't seem too upset about it, though, does she? Shiva back there. Spoilers. But we're done for this fine evening. I will watch this Arden prequel, I suppose. Is this, like, super copyrighted? Could we watch it on stream? Do you think... Hold on. Do people... Hold on just a second. Well, I'll just leave it on the screen. I was going to change it back to my screen, but this is my screen. Might as well just leave it like this. Pardon me. What is this called? This is called Episode Arden Prologue. Reaction. Oh, yeah, there are people watching it. Well, we might could get away with it. Maybe. There's a ton of people watching it. We might have to... You know what we might could do? Is, we might be able to pull it up on that screen and do it in this framing. So have it in the background there. That's goofy. Have it in the background there while I watch it up here. And in that way... Or I guess I could also face that direction. But is this like a horrible way to like do a live stream? If I'm just looking back here, like every so often I just do the soy face, like, you know, probably I'll just watch it up here. But we'd have to have it open on both. No. We play it on this screen, and then we do OBS to that screen. That could work. That could work. Okay, that might work. In fact, that might be just fine. Or we'll figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Until next time. Thank you, folks, for watching. God bless you. Thank you for the tip earlier, Lucas. It was nice to see that my little AI chatbot worked. That was nice. Eat cereal while you do it. I mean, we could eat cereal while we do it. I would have to go buy cereal, as always, because I don't stock it. I don't eat cereal commonly. But I don't know if that's something y'all want to see. If that's good, if that's what's going to bring the people in, if that's what's going to bring in the views, you know, we'll title it Cereal and Arden or something like that. Arden Cereal? No, that's going to get people's hopes up. There's like some kind of crossover branding with Cheerios or something. Okay, well, until next time, thank y'all for watching. God bless you, and I will see you later. Goodbye. It's Friday night. Be there. Mwah.